crack that open. Boom! What is up, guys? This is Alex from First to Figures.
This is Chocks.
How are you guys doing? Welcome. Today is Friday Q&A with Chocks A and number 77. It is, of course, the 6th of July, 2018, and it is the reservation stream and reveal of course, Banjo-Kazooie. I mean,
what? 20th
anniversary. Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
Old
Ding, ling, ling, ling.
school.
Bring out the banjo.
Old school. Now, how are you guys doing? Have you had a good week? Let us know in the comments. In the meantime, let me say good morning, America. Good afternoon, EU. Have a good evening to Asia and a very good evening, very late evening to Australasia. Let us know where you are watching this from. What time is it where you are? What country? Because we're so international, Chuck. So international. International. Pitbull would be proud.
Red Bull would be proud.
Well, there's that as well. How are you guys doing? Now, can we just ask, is there anybody who is joining this stream? Is it your first stream? Is it your first Friday Q&A with Chocks A? Let us know in the comments. We like to pop a cherry a week. Is that you? Hey Fobney, how's it going? Hey Scotty, you've been waiting all week. I like it. So Stavros in the house, 10 a.m. in Toronto. What's going on, Katie? Can you actually see what's going on? Can you see that? Because no, so how do you want to put that?
Just put it out there.
There, yeah. Can you see from there?
Yeah, I can see from there.
Yeah. All right, cool.
It's better over here.
All right, cool. Barry Evans in the house. What's going on? Are you saying that I'm too loud? So if you're putting it further away from me.
Yeah.
Michelle, Germany in the house. Rhode Island from Zach. Nice one, Chris. Hildebrand Jr. ready for some banjos. Anybody else ready for some banjo action? Chocks, that's 157 people.
Wow.
That means there's 4 lucky winners over here.
4 lucky winners for the chance to win 500 reward points, guys.
Chosen at random.
Keep an eye out for the hashtag later on in the video.
Yeah.
In the stream.
Absolutely. So Jason's is his first live stream.
Yes. You'll be wondering why. Well, this is not the reservation. When's reservation?
Yeah, right. So just to be clear,
who are you two?
Just to be clear, we will be revealing Banjo and Kazooie towards the end of the show, which is going to be in about 2 hours, 2 hours and 15, something like that. We will actually show it. Before that is the week in review, and then of course it is the Friday Q&A, and then we do the reveal. We will not be doing Who Dat this week. We will double bill it up next week, Josh.
Yeah, guys. So usually we normally do our Friday Q&A today. I will post the link to the Q&A thread in the comments soon once I find that. So usually I'll go through the notices. Alex will go through the weekend reviews, and then we'll go through some of the Temptation Thursdays. We'll explain a little bit more about that later on. And then we will go through, normally we'll go through a Who Dat mini game, but that's going to be pushed back until next week because we've got the launch tonight. So tonight the launch will cover quite a lot of things. We'll cover like the making of documentary, all the pricing, all the versions there are. What else do we normally cover? Pictures, videos.
I guess that's kind of important.
So that's important, right? So it's not just like, okay, 2.5 hours, we're going to flip the switch. We will go through all the processes, show the real thing. You know, like live.
Oh, are we doing that bit? We're showing what it looks like.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we normally do that.
Oh, we don't just open
unless
it up
we don't have content to show.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll go through some of that, guys, so you can, like really embrace the rareness of this launch.
Bearing in mind, it's our first ever.
I like my stuff rare. You like the meat rare, don't you?
I like it. I like not rare.
Not
my
rare.
mum's ridiculous. She likes it like.
I know.
Like. Still moving.
She was upset last time.
Like she likes it like moving.
It's like her mum got the she got the rarest. She was the only one that got rare on that night. We got like medium rare or medium to well done.
Yeah.
But her meat came last. Remember?
Yeah, no, well, it came first.
For a rare.
It came first, but because it got
mixed up, yeah.
I think she was actually insulted when she got yours by accident. This is well done, and I asked for it. I don't think
it's mine. And then the chef took it away.
Yeah, you were like starving as hell.
We had to stream that night.
But of course. But of course. JC in the house, how's it going? How long's the banjo documentary? Asked Mr. Hildebrand Jr.
That's a good question.
Chris Griswold, Bazooey,
Oh.
Kanjo Bazooey.
There.
Oh, 1 hour, 9 minutes, 17 seconds is... Why is every single screenshot is always with me pushing my thing up? And
It'd be like, I'm thinking. Because we're trying to get the
no, I
best
agree.
shot.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like...
No, I agree. What? Hey, Marco, what's going on? Braden, I don't see any ladies near us, but if you could let us know, that would be most appreciated.
There is one in the office right now. Tacky.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Jumping ahead in the week in review. I like it,
No,
John.
he's asking ladies.
I like it. Hey, MJP, I've been hearing from John, who's just come back from the UK, that it's been hot, hot, hot. And if you're going to be concreting in that weather, I do not envy you. That doesn't sound too pleasant. The reservation will be today, Scotty. The validation will be on Tuesday. Just for your reference, we will, of course, be going through all of that. So, Chocks.
Alright guys, I just pinned a comment in the chat. That is the QA thread. So if you have any questions later on with regards to anything that's F4F related, make sure you ask that question in that thread. So when it's time for the Q&A, Alex will go through those questions and answer them for you.
Hey, Sander.
What? Put your
He was just checking. So, week in review.
Right, notices.
Oh yeah, notices. That's what I meant.
Hey guys, so as you all know, as Alex already gave that away, tonight is the Banjo Kazooie reservation period.
It is.
Yeah, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, up until 10 p.m. Tuesday, you can check out all the information, the stuff that's, you know, the documentary, all the other information, photos, the website, all that will be updated tonight. So you have all that time to go through, think about it, embrace it, and then come back on validation day.
Almost took it up.
Yes. And day one on Tuesday.
Day one on Tuesday.
Right. So apart from that, we closed the pre-orders for the Solaire SD Dark Souls. Much appreciate the support, guys.
Did we close it?
Yes, we did.
Oh, cool. Much appreciated for the support, guys.
Which is fine. Yes.
It's just amongst friends, it's fine.
Yes. So there you go, guys. Solaire SD. Make sure jump on the wait list.
Hey, Brendan Rastella, where was my I think you did give me an icon room, yeah.
Make sure you jump on the Artorias SD waitlist as well. High chance of converting if you want to start on that line. More to come with regards to the next one down the line. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months down the road.
Which one?
The next one, next SD, Dark Souls SD.
Oh yeah, Ornstein. Back end of the year, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, so Q3 and Q4, there will be Dark Souls content.
For now, Justin, let's try again later.
Next week, 9th of July, we will be closing the Sonic Boom 8 Series 1 and 2. So, you know, if you still want to pick those up, make sure you jump on those now. Then we will give you more information with regards to that line. So that line is going very strong. We hope to keep on going further, and it looks like we will. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that line. If you like it, we'll pass on the feedback to GNF, and hopefully more miniature characters will be in development.
Right.
Yeah. And then another one, Crystal Dragon. Not much hype lately over the past 2 weeks, because I think a lot of it has been kind of like banjo. Yeah, but Crystal Dragon is still doing pretty well. Pre-orders are open until 24th of July.
Yep.
So you still got plenty of time if you want to.
A lot of the hype on the Crystal Dragons actually been the mini ones, which
yeah,
I don't even know at this point if it's even is this real life or what's going on with that. We'll have to sort of see what people are.
It was like it kind of like
really
spawned off into something else.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, and
but that's how we roll over here. This thing sort of like we roll with it.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys still like that, and once we have more development, production photos and pictures of Crystal Dragon, we will let you know in the club.
Oh, that's ages away, but yeah.
That's ages away, but just to reassure people that
Yeah.
just jump on the Crystal Dragon.
Sure.
Yeah, so if you...
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people came in for Spyro as well, and obviously, yeah, we'll go through that in the weekend review.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That one?
So, I have not... You guys are going to kill me for this, but John only got here on Tuesday.
Yeah, because it's bank holiday. It was a
Yeah,
Monday.
so we only had was a short week.
It's a
this
very
week,
short
yeah,
week
yeah.
this week.
So Tuesday, he got here late. Wednesday and Thursday, we had 2 days. And then today I've been in China. If you guys been in the club, you would have seen I've been in China. So I have not had a chance to go through the numbers of Midna. I do apologise. Next week.
And Guts. Numbers.
And Guts, yeah.
So guys, it's on the list. True Form Midna, edition size, and the Guts numbers. Let's try and aim for that next week. Allow the hype for Banjo tonight. We'll try and get those numbers for you next week. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sorry for the delay.
People in the Netherlands can't pronounce my name properly. What's up, Jeffrey? Hey, Michael, we will not be bringing out previously sold out pieces unless it's a completion of the original production run. But usually it never goes to sold out, it goes to waitlist, right? And then we bring it back into stock, and there'll be a few items that is like that.
Oh my god, these comments are going really fast this week.
They are, well, there's a lot of people. Michael Lai, get your ass over here next week. It's a longer week, yeah?
A busy week next week?
Do it. I don't think so. Some sort of...
We could be busy on Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday. No, actually, Wednesday we might be coming in a little bit later. Because we'll be shafted on Tuesday.
Right.
Shafted.
Or, alternatively, he should come in on Tuesday and have dinner. And then, you know, come in at the end of the year, at the end of the day.
Dinner?
Yeah, and then we come back from the stream anyways.
Alright.
Well, late dinner. Well, whatever.
It'll be early dinner.
Well, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, Michael.
Figure it out, Michael Lai.
Figure it out. Especially because he's got die-cast swords. If we don't,
Yes.
all them swords with
And he's got
Mugen.
his Artoris SD. Bring your Artoris SD.
All that Mugens with all them swords. If we don't invite him over, he's gonna be like, "Yo," we're like, "Oh yeah," because normally, like, oh, if it's resin, I'd be like, "Whatever, it's banana." But it's die-cast. He knows the sound. I know the sound. You know the sound.
I will bend it for you.
Like Beckham. Bada Yagami. Do we ship to Morocco? We probably do. It's not... I would have thought so.
Do we have fans in Morocco?
Bada.
Ah,
Bada Yagami.
interesting.
I'm assuming. Obviously, I know that name from Badahari. John Rufano, do not ever change. Never change. Never change. Actually, no. Tell a lie. It's Moreno who's always talking about that. And you're always talking about getting that Earthworm Gem. But I will say I don't have an update on that. We're concentrating on... I'll speak to the production team next week and see where we're doing, how that's coming along. But of course, we know that Varia Suit is first in that, in terms of that. Cool. Is the Dark Souls mimic statue still a thing? Zach, have you seen the E3 reveal? Because it was shown in its entirety of, well, semi-entirety. Have you seen that? Let us know in the comments if you haven't, or if you have. You'll be very happy to hear, Matej, that we actually have a warehouse in Slovakia. Not only do we ship to Slovakia, we have a warehouse in Slovakia. That's how convenient it is.
We have a warehouse in Slovakia, but we don't ship within Slovakia.
That will be interesting for sure. So, let's do it.
It's all on you. It's all on you.
Week in review. 51,000 fans in the club. 51,000 members in the club. Much appreciated for that. We are now actually tickling 51.5 over the last week, which is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. And we are moving... What's the word? Chocks and I, we had a bit of a discussion. We sort of talked a little bit about the optimum time between... And I'd like to hear your opinion on this. We talked about this. When we hit 10k, we actually announced FMA, and we're only just now announcing our phones going into pre-order, maybe September, October time. That was an announcement.
Hey, Kanako.
Hey, Chags. That was an announcement that we did in around about October of, or maybe September or October of 2016. Meaning it's going to be 2 full years from the announcement of FMA to the first piece. That's the first one, right? And we think that's really bad.
Right.
Right. The next one was Guts. And we announced that at 15K in December 2016. It was Christmas Day or something like that. It was the part of that sneak peeks, that Christmas thing. And our first piece was Guts, which went up this year in April. Now, of course, people saw it in AX exactly 1 year ago. Because Anime Expo is happening right now in LA. So it happened 1 year ago. That's when we showed Guts. So the time between that was 7 months or 6 months from the time we announced it to seeing something.
Oh,
but we
Crunchyroll.
didn't actually... Huh?
Crunchyroll.
Yeah, our Crunchyroll stand.
We might as well, right? We wanted to show Guts at AX this year.
Oh yeah, it broke though, didn't it?
It broke. Sorry, guys. I know. I know Jake went to AX this year.
Yeah, right. Then we actually went for pre-order in April, and I found that to be quite, what's the word? Still really long. So that was the 15K. The 20K reveal was Activision, and we did that in April. And we went with June and July. April, May, June, right? June and July was Crash PVC followed by Spyro. That was quite nice, actually. 3 months, right? August was the 25K reveal, and that was Metal Gear Solid and Bayonetta, right? Now, a month later, we went live with Snake in September, okay? Then Bayonetta, what's that over there? Okay, that was the 25K reveal. The 35K reveal was, of course, Rare, and that was December the 6th, 2017, and here we are now. What is that? It's basically 6 months, just over 6 months, 7 months since we announced it. Now, we were gonna make it earlier. We had it ready earlier, but we were gonna potentially do it.
Check out the documentary, guys. We're explaining a little bit.
A
little bit about this Rare thing.
Yeah, basically, it was originally gonna do it at the beginning of Q2. Then we pushed it to we said, let's actually delay it for the anniversary. But if we did go with Q2 and it was ready for Q2, it would have been 3 months, 4 months after the announcement. So I definitely think Guts was too long. FMA is certainly too long. If we announce a 50K reveal right now, we wouldn't have anything to show for it for X amount of time, right? But the question I have for you is, what do you feel is the optimum time between announcement? Because these aren't cheap. You need to have time to save for things. How long do you think you need between announcement and reveal? Because you don't want to announce it too early, like we did with...
reveal? Well, what do you mean by reveal?
I mean, like, what we're going to...
Pre-order?
No. I mean... Sorry, I mean...
A reveal can be anything.
Sorry, I mean the announcement of the license versus the first pre-order.
Pre-order then.
But yeah, pre-order. Okay, so the reveal of the license and the pre-order. What is the optimum time between them? Because let's say you really like it, and we say we drop it next month, and that's an example of what we did with Snake. And Snake was expensive. How do you?
It's a bit like game development, right? So you announce the title,
right?
It's still in development, like 5 years later, 6 years later, not even launch. Or nowadays, where game developers they announce it and it comes out within half a year, or some people that announce it today and it's like, boom, guys, you can buy it right now.
Yeah. So look, that's what we've got here. JPV says a few weeks. Alex Petulia says within 6 months. There was another one. It just went past 6 to 10 months. 5 to 6 for Brendan. 6 months. So 3 to 6 months. I think
from the first announcement, because I could say the same thing with tonight. Reservation, boom, pre-order today. It's kind of a full reveal, right?
But no, I mean like announcement of the actual license.
So to the first pre-order.
Rare was 7 months. Crash and Spyro were 3 months.
Right.
Though and Snake was 1 month. Now I think Snake was too quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think 3 to 6 months is probably the optimum time.
Mm-hmm.
Within reason, probably 4 to 5 months. But also we need to think about how expensive it is. So the longer it is, it should be longer. So we should probably announce 6 months before. But
So if I announce it and then 6 months later and then open the pre-orders and take on a 12-month plan, that means I've got an 18-month plan already from announcement.
if you prepare for it,
yeah,
exactly.
if you prefer 18-month and then a whole year for the actual productions, I've got like another 12 months on top of the 18 months.
What? No.
Yeah.
How'd you figure?
Because
No, it's 18 months from.
all right, yeah, 18 months. That assuming there's no delay, right? With the
Yeah, no, it's
production
not.
and-
It's not an 18 months. It's not
Yeah.
another. Not a year after
No,
the
no.
18 months. It's 18 months from start to finish. Into
Well,
your
I don't
hands.
know. What about like Nito?
No, I'm talking about announcements of licenses.
Yeah, because we say, okay, guys, here's a little.
Yeah, that's a different
Yeah.
because they know it's coming.
Yeah,
and,
it's like Nito, right?
and that's expensive, and that's
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. But
Mm.
yeah, that's cool. It's more about new license reveals.
Yeah,
and
totally
getting
new
people
ones.
back. Yeah, totally new ones. So, sorry. Why
So
are we
if I
talking
announce-
about this?
So if I announce Streets of Rage today, when it gets 100k, you can start pre-ordering it.
I thought 100k was going to be the
Yeah,
TT.
by the end of this year.
It's going to be the TT.
The TT, yeah, but we might have got it before the
Oh,
TT,
right,
yeah.
right, yeah. So the reason why we're going on about this is because 51.5k in the club right now. It's actually got to be tied to the announcement of when we think the product will be ready for pre-order. Based on that information, we're not going to tie it to 50k. What we might see ourselves doing is possibly. This is a bit, and again, this is all totally to do with.
Pulling it off from the air.
Right, yeah, you
Yeah.
know, it's probably what we could see is instead of a 50k reveal and a 75k reveal, depending on development and what it might be and all the sort of things in the air, it could be something both at 62 and a half. You know, I'm just taking things out of the air. I just want to give you the information that we want to announce stuff when it's ready to have something
Yeah.
further down the line.
So between 50k and 100k, everything's up in the air.
So you know, definitely need to have that sort of on board. Shit, Chocks, where's my drink?
Did you not get a drink?
I did get a drink.
Where's it, in the fridge?
No, I didn't.
I saw some meat in the fridge.
Yeah. That's for later.
Later. Ugh. You left it in China? Yeah?
Where is my normal drink?
Was your normal drink?
Oh, it's right.
You left it at McDonald's?
Just somewhere. Alrighty. Okay, so just to say that's what we're sort of thinking about. Hey, Michael Carter, we will not be bringing back previously sold out. I have kombucha. Kombucha.
Lilith.
It's not iced tea. It's a version. It's kind of a weird thing. All right, let's do it, Chocks. Oh, I've only the first thing of the week. Okay, 10,000 members, Chocks. YouTube.
Are you sure you double checked it?
I double checked
Yeah?
it. We got an email from YouTube, therefore it must be official, right?
Oh.
And even they didn't even do the email straight away. They're like,
They do.
like it's 100, it's 10,000, and then
Yeah.
does it go down to 9,999? Oh, we're not going to send you that email.
Did you send you an email?
Yeah, I showed it to you.
Well, that animated.
Yeah, I got it from them. Oh, all they said is like, oh, well done. I was like,
Yeah. Where's the button? Where's the button? Where's the play button?
Yeah, when did we get that?
I don't know. It's like 100k or something. Isn't it?
100k? Jesus
I guess
Christ.
I guess we're promoting on the
Jesus.
wrong platform. We don't get that on Facebook.
100k?
We get that on YouTube.
Jesus. What is it? YouTube.
Where's my play button?
Where is it?
Why don't we just make one?
Our own play button.
Just like flip it.
Where's the YouTube? Here you go. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Copyright claim. That's what I'm looking for.
That's the email, right? Copyright
Where the hell
claim.
was it gone?
Why don't we make a button? A stop button.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Don't even know where it is.
You deleted it.
Don't even know where it is. Alright, anyways. Alright. Okay, so, where were we? 200 Chocks, 201.
Already?
Yo,
Hey!
boom. I love it.
That's quick.
So, the next one is the 5 winners, Jesus. All right, okay. So the next is, let's talk about the mini crystal dragon. I said it looks good in silver. Now, the more I talk about it, the more it makes more sense. But of course, we need to have some stars aligned for that. But it's definitely something that we would look to do if we can do it. Yeah.
Hey Nicholas, Matteo, how to join the club? Go to our main Facebook page at the top. There's a group section. You can join the group there. Just answer 3 simple questions and you're in.
Open that, Chocks.
You getting it? Where's my play button? Oh my god. It's going to give me diarrhea now. It's squirted. Did you shake it?
No, I did not shake it. It smells nice. What was it? It's like lime and black tea.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. You should try one.
No, I'm driving in a minute. You don't want.
I was gonna pull over, right? Right. So, where were we, Chocks? Yeah, the mini crystal dragon. Is that something that you guys want? A lot of people were saying that they do. I'm looking at it more seriously now. If we can get that done, we would. I'm not sure how we would package that and what we would do for it, but it's certainly something that would be interesting to look into. And would that then spark a little mini range that we could do?
Little, like, crystal packaging, or a little, pedestal.
Well, all I'm saying is, could that then lead to mini ranges? Would you guys be up for mini ranges?
Well, we've done mini stuff before, haven't we?
Yeah, I know.
Like mini Sonics. Not quite mini.
But not even PVC, like metal. I'm saying.
Wow, metal.
No, I mean, let's see what it comes with the I quite like the crystal dragon size. All right. Show us your jiggies. Jamie Bailey, loving the ID4 F4F. Love it, mate. Never stop. And I remember you wrote a post that said, you know what, I was going to leave. I was going to leave the club. It would have been a worse place without you there, mate, Jamie. So I'm glad you stuck around. So much appreciated.
Cheong Tran? Is that right? Is that how you pronounce it?
Which one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Cheong
Tran.
You guys need to make something we want, for we can buy and review here at Statue Review.
Oh, yeah. So this is Joe Prazik's Kato Kid.
Kato. Kato Kid.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm pretty sure that's what he's called.
Yeah, it's Tran. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah.
Boom.
What do you want? What should we make that you will buy and review on Statue Review?
Well, it's... Sorry, we don't do Marvel and DC over here, guys. Sorry about that. Right. Did you hear about that?
Hear about what?
Yeah.
Tell me more later.
Yeah. It's like,
tell me more later.
And the best thing is because I never actually directly, and it was via Phil. Anyways, so today I've been busy. I have been in China. You'll miss this, honestly, Chocks. You'll miss this. You'd miss this if you left. The so unprofessionally most unprofesh you ever know. So today I was in China. I went to two places. The first one was the pre-production samples of Crash Bandicoot, and I forgot to do a video there because it's the pre-production samples. And that's looking great. I spotted some issues that they needed to tweak. One, for example, was some slight mossing needs to be added to the base, or some sort of basic stuff. The Wumpa Fruit needs to be a little bit more shiny, and etc. Nothing too nothing too sort of crazy. That's pretty straightforward. Then went to the factory that is doing a plethora of things. The first is Solaire and Spyro. Both of those, I looked at the pre-production samples. Now, the Spyro was looking absolutely ace. I didn't see really any issues with that. That was particularly difficult to control. They'd done a great job with that. So that was fine for Spyro. That was, if you haven't checked it out, there is a post in the club where I go through it just to give you guys a bit of a heads up of what that looks like. Hopefully you've seen it. If you have, let me know what you think about it. Do you have a day one? Do you have it on order? So now that we've got the pre-production samples done, let's sort of, the factory will be able to come and be a little bit more better estimate for how long the remaining production will take. Then let's talk a little bit about that Solaire Chocks. So Solaire, there's a couple of things. First of all, we have that in die cast. The original sample for the sword was a banana, a bending banana, right?
Yeah,
and now it's in metal. Boom,
yeah.
Looks sweet, looks got a lovely weight to it. Those that have seen any of our die cast weapons will know, you know, how that is. And that'd be a nice little bit of an armory for die casts.
Taki is ding ding.
It's also die cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's so that's exactly the point. We should actually. Would you guys like to see an armory, a die cast armory? Simon, would you be up for an Undertale? Let us know. Then the
Oh, nice one, Nicholas. You're in the group.
Oh, sweet. So Solaire was. The hands were improved. There was no webbing between the fingers. Yeah. The next thing is we're concerned. Mainly, it's the Praise the Sun version, Chocks. That, especially because it's not solid. If you look at the other versions of Solaire, the exclusive version and the regular, which is the normal painted one, that's solid inside, because it's just there is no way to remove. There's no way to remove stuff from it. It's basically solid, right? But Solaire, Praise the Sun, is hollow.
Yeah, because you're going to add in all the electronics.
Exactly. When you put it in there, you put in pipes in there, which is like a rubber, like a tubing that you then can insert the LEDs, and it's quite a challenge. Having sort of seen it again after a year and a bit, right? It's kind of like. Yeah.
What were we thinking a year ago? It's like,
right.
Yeah, let's make it all glow.
It's also way bigger than 1/6. It's way bigger than 1/6. That thing is beastly. It's like, it's easily 1/5. Easily 1/5, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bang for buck right there. And I'm concerned that the Praise the Sun version will bend backwards if we don't add something underneath it, because he's on his tippy toes. And we're going to do some testing, and I'll let you guys know that we're going to test that by adding some sort of inconspicuous sort of like a rock-based kind of thing that hides beneath the bottom of the feet, just to give it that support, because I'm worried that it would fall back. And we're going to be testing this by putting them in these ovens, and we put it in at 55 degrees for like 3 days or whatever it is, or maybe 48 hours, and then see what movement there is on that. And we'll be doing that also for the regular version as well, and the exclusive version of the solid painted, because why not? Ooh. From the front you won't be able to see it at all, and we're going to try and make it as sort of inconspicuous as possible, but hopefully you guys are happy, you appreciate it's a different aesthetic, but I just want to be safer rather than sorry. Hopefully you guys are cool with that.
I was going to show you something, because like the thing that I got,
That's beastly.
The thing that attaches to it, it's vinyl on the outside, right? Usually it's hollow, and you have to like use a hairdryer to make it a little bit squishy so it sticks in, and then you can right. So it's a lot of hassles, right? But what they've done now in the new one is they added some like ABS solid like connector. Yeah. So it's just Maybe we could do that on the bottom of his foot. Because right now it's like, I'm assuming right now it's like a transparent resin peg or whatever it is, yeah. So have that encased into a like real solid ABS.
That won't stop it, because it's not that's just on his toe. That's just on his toes.
All right.
It's, his toe is like It's like on its toe.
It's on
right?
its toe, yeah.
And the peg goes into the so here's the toe, right? The peg goes in here. There is absolutely nothing over here, and having this encased won't stop that. At the weak stress point is over here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because that was quite a genius idea with the new one.
Is it that one in there?
Yeah, in that one.
Okay.
I got both of them. I got like that color, and I got like a.
Okay, but is it you open it or you just saw it?
I
You saw it.
somebody posted the picture.
Yeah.
Of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's like wow, that's quite cool.
Okay. The other thing is that Solaire then also did an update on Trueform Midna's DE Definitive Edition. We're working on that case. It's actually become thicker because we've had to add the batteries, Chocks. The battery case has made the whole thing actually a little bit thicker on the top and the bottom. It's actually quite a bit thicker.
For what?
The Definitive Edition.
Oh right, okay. The case.
Because remember there was no battery in there.
Yeah.
I mean the battery was in there, but it was.
It wasn't. It was a different type of battery.
But you couldn't get to it.
Right. Okay.
You couldn't change it.
Yeah.
This one is a removable, replaceable battery.
Yeah.
This one is separate. Because you have to insert that in, it's already thick, and therefore it's made it thicker.
Oh, okay.
Top and bottom has become thicker.
Right.
Okay. And change it to glass.
Right.
Yeah. And that worked fine. I mean, I saw them disassemble that, which is looking cool. We just still need to do some more work and tweaking on that. But, it's good to see there's some movement on that. The next thing is the Kirby replacements and finishing of production. That was something that we wanted to extensively test, which we did. We turned the lights on all the time for X amount of time, and we stuck it in the oven, and that sort of has now passed that test. So now it's onto the replacements and finishing off those production pieces for that as well. SIF replacements have started. That's as well, that's at the different factory. I didn't go to see that. That's just something I posted for you guys to see. So yeah, I mean, a lot of sort of stuff happening at that. Shovel Knight Green variant will be coming. That's right. I went to the factory today and I checked out Shovel Knight. They're going to send that over for approval, so we can start casting on that, and also Aqua Mask as well. There's some tweaks that need to be done to Aqua Mask. Snake is also in, deep in production. I saw some. Click on it. Click on it. Try that. Yeah. And then there you go. There you go. There you go.
Bye.
Yeah, easy.
I didn't know you could do it for.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that? Oh yeah, experience. And then we have.
End report. Oh, sorry, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Various suit, yes, some development on Various suit. I haven't been called to the factory yet, but that's coming along nicely. Dread vs. Death 1-to-1. I mean, I would love to do a 1-to-1. Should we do a 1-to-1 Artorias?
Wow. A 1-to-1 Artorias.
I'd love to test that out again. But that would be really like made to order.
And you can climb inside, yeah?
I would do. What would you do for that 1-to-1? Unlimited, made to order.
Made to order.
Yeah, I don't see how you could. I don't
know. It all depends on the
how long do the casts last for? Because it have to be done in fiberglass. So I'm gonna have to ask how long. Like, because silicone molds, they go bad.
Yeah.
Over time. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. Chocks.
Oh, you already done?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. So, yes, today we received a couple of Soul Calibur 2 tacky samples.
1-to-1 Samus might be nice as well.
Yeah, that's true. 1-to-1 a lot of things would be nice. Yes, tacky has arrived in the office. Open it up. Pretty nice size, square shaped art box. Looking lovely. Very easy to assemble.
Yeah, really easy.
Yeah, very easy to assemble. And I looked at it, it was looking very good. Base is looking sweet. I opened the exclusive version, yeah, base is looking sweet. Made sure
Do you want to just quickly bring it up, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a thing though, innit? Might as well, for some reason.
Alright then, might as well.
Might as well. Do you need a hand? Do you need a hand, Chocks?
grab her leg just in case, just
Yep.
support her.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, guys. This is the
Oh, hold on. Put this up.
final production piece.
Yeah. Oh, she's perfect height. As in, look how
Oh, wow, yeah.
Look how she's just coming over there.
Final production piece, guys.
And these are metal now.
Yeah, her sword in her right hand. It's metal.
It's clean.
Nice and clean.
Clean lines.
Yeah.
I have nothing metal to clink it with. I would clink it against the crystal dragon, but it's not metal. Yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So this is what? This is for IGN?
Yeah, I believe so, yes. So there's a base, that's one piece. The body itself, 2 pieces. The sheaths, the individuals, that's 4 pieces. And then the left arm, the right arm, 5 and 6. And then the head.
Yeah, one of the things is, in the original footage, this had one side, and it was on the other side, but we removed that. Because that's incorrect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not a mistake. And the way these pop off are really nice as well, isn't it, Chocks?
Yeah.
Just lemon squeezy. And no breakages on the hair.
No. It was nicely placed inside kind of a sponge before it went into the styrofoam.
Yeah. Oh, right. That goes there, and that goes there. Easy. Lemon squeezy. So yeah, this is now at the point where they're starting to wrap up production. So yeah, it's been quite quick, this one, hasn't it, Chocks?
Yeah.
We did it in October. This is what happens when you give a factory a project when they haven't got anything else.
This was like at New York.
Yeah.
The
Exactly.
launch.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
October.
yeah.
End of October.
Mm.
When was October, like the 23rd or something, or was it
The
5th?
second or third week of October.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did that really, really quickly. Show us the back. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I get it. I did a production video on that, and I'm narrating it, and I keep refusing to talk about. Well, I keep. There we go. All right, Chuck. Shall we? Do you want me to help you lift that up? You got it? You right?
Base is a very heavy base.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this while sitting down.
You right?
Alright.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so cool. Touch her ass. Nana say, you just had to go there. You just had to go there. There's a line, and you crossed it, mister. You crossed the line. So, Chocks has unboxed that. That's cool. That's that's been pretty straightforward, pretty smooth. So Soul Calibur fans that have ordered Taki should be getting her. I'm not sure. I guess in the next couple of months. So that's cool. Let us know if. Oh, nice one, Alex. You like that piece? That's very cool to hear. All right, Chocks, over to you.
Alright then. Skip that. Temptation Thursdays. Oh my god, I missed a lot of these. Any interesting questions? No?
Nana say cross the line. Tell me to touch her.
It's not the first time. Alright guys, Temptation Thursdays. Let me bring up the results. Basically every single Thursday there will be a post in the club asking you guys if we started a pre-order next following day on a certain character, anime or game, would you guys pre-order it? Would you buy it? No ifs or buts. Would you buy it right away?
You just had to say buts, didn't you, Chocks?
Right.
you just crossed the line too, Chocks.
But
oh, right, okay.
Right, TT108. That was Wipeout. Let's see what's the current standing on that. 194 votes in total. 59 votes. 135 votes said no. 59 said yes. So it's still at the starting line then. Yeah.
But it's already gone boop, 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 beep.
Yeah. Right, last week's D.
The D.
The D from Vampire Hunter D.
The D.
247 votes. 141 said yes. 106 said no.
So more yeses than nos.
Yeah, it started off with no, and then like people went, "Why?" Like that, and then it's like, then it got a little bit more traction, and then eventually it surpassed no.
Speaking of more traction, can we just revert back three? I mean, well, that one there.
That one.
There, yeah.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Go back to
in time.
to Sailor Moon, which was the TT 107.
Hey, Victoria.
That's 572 votes. 384 said yes. 188 said no.
There you go.
So the percentage on that is 67.1 for yes, 32.9 for no. Wow.
So, I mean, in terms of, I forgot about that one. It was 3 weeks ago. But
Yeah.
just looking at that, I think it's like, oh, wow, 384 yes. It's quite a lot of percentages as well. 67.1% are saying yes. So that's quite interesting.
Yeah. I mean, around the 500 mark in total votes. I mean, the last one from that was probably Villagers from Animal Crossing.
What about in terms of what?
In total votes, as in like number of total votes. Yeah.
Shulk had a lot.
Yeah, Shogun Xenoblade like almost.
Oh, 590.
Yeah,
That's improved.
it's improved.
It's got 590 now. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. What's the next big one? 5.
The next big one.
No. I was like, wow, the next big one is Tumba. It's got 500 votes.
That's quite a high
vote count. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But, yeah, it's got enough passionate people to.
I'll tell you what, like Kenshin. I know Kato Kid was saying Kenshin. He wants a Kenshin.
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah, he mentioned a few other things.
Oh,
like,
I didn't see that.
Dragon Ball and all that stuff. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. And that's currently at 801 votes in total. But it's kind of neck and neck between yes and no. 416 said yes, 385 said no.
I'm surprised at Shulk because sort of I've totally forgotten about it, and it's 590.
It's all right.
But it is a Nintendo piece. It needs to be much higher than that. Though.
Much higher.
Much higher.
Much higher.
Cool. All right, Chocks. Over to you.
All right. Oh, well, we need to come up with 3 TTs.
Oh, we got. Oh, okay.
Guys, let us know in the comments who do you want. I've made a kind of a rough list.
Let us in the comments for the next 3 TTs. What would you like to see?
What would you like to see?
Maybe some broken sword. RoboCod, really?
Who said that? Somebody did put it on a fun day as well.
Yeah.
It's been in there for a long
What's
time.
that? A SteamWorld dig. Heard of that? What's that?
It's
Never heard of it.
It's on the free on the 3DS.
What's that?
So it's all bright and colourful stuff that we can deal with.
Oh, I like bright stuff. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, like mining adventure, a strong
Is it indie game?
Metrovania type of feel.
Indie. What we got here? Broken Sword WWE, Adventure Time, Donkey Kong. We got Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Binding of Isaac. What's that? Super Meat Boy as well.
Meat Boy, that's an indie game. Yeah. That's like
That's on there, yeah.
quite a while. Go on, what else? Yeah, we've got Dark Cloud on the list.
We don't have Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, I've got that down.
We got that, yeah.
Yeah, I've got
King
fully
DDD.
Cooley.
I wouldn't want a King DDD until we launch Warp Star.
Warp Star.
Oh, Mononoke.
Mononoke.
Yeah. Hit us up. Hit us up, Jip.
Jip.
Mario Kart, Parappa the Rapper, Ape Escape, Star Fox, God of War, Katamari, more Katamari.
More Katamari.
Would you guys want to see variants of Katamari? We wouldn't make a new piece, we would just make variants of that.
Make some...
Ori and the Blind Forest, we've done an Ori.
Yeah, we've done an Ori.
We did that for our lovely admin Miranda.
But Card Captor Sakura.
Amnesia.
I got some anime list as well.
Oh, okay.
Still growing. Should be much longer actually.
Yeah, oh, okay, so maybe we should go 2 for 1.
What do you mean 2 for 1?
Two video games, one anime. That's probably how you should do it. Because that's the sort of.
I mean, Hollow Knight.
We've done a Yu Yu Hakusho, Xavier. Perfect Dark. Well, we ran a poll for Rare, and that didn't really perform that well back in the day. But you know, let's see another. There's more Banjo fans have arrived. Who knows how that would be?
Add that to the list. I'll keep adding them to the list.
The T block from Tetris.
Yeah, Upside Down as well.
Claymore's already had a TT.
Yeah, Claymore.
Alright, Chocks, over to you to choose. There's been plenty of choices out there. We did a Splatoon.
I'm gonna go something like really far out.
I see it, Hunter. Go on, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that.
Okay.
As an indie game.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna choose an indie. Got that mic.
Fuck?
Got that mic. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So I've got one indie game.
Okay.
It's I haven't done that, right?
It's part of the. That was part of the Thingy Bob poll, but give its own one then. It was part of it. It was part of the Aniplex poll, and it did relatively all right.
No, let's go for this one. This one's normally quite.
I thought we did that.
High. No, we haven't. Have we?
Or we did Gintama? No. Huh. What's the one that's similar? Stein's probably I was thinking of.
Yeah, Steins Gate. Yeah,
let's try that.
That is quite high in a lot of anime stuff.
Okay.
I'm just throwing this out in the air, guys.
Okay.
Don't jump on me if I don't choose your, anime or game.
Okay.
All right, so let's go for a full-on game.
Oh, it's the second one, yeah.
This is on PC.
Yeah, I played that game.
Yeah?
I think I played that. No, I didn't.
You know which one that is, yeah?
Yeah, it's sort of like a.
I think we can hit these guys up quite easily and go, give me it.
Sorry. Now you can't use that one because you've just said you say that stuff when the light's flashing. Okay, so we're gonna.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, but if you announce it of the three, it's gonna be 1, 2, or 3, isn't it? So choose another one.
I'll do it in a different order then. Yeah.
No, do it in another week.
Gradius to shoot them up. Yeah, you know what guys are like with airplanes in here. That one then.
What the hell is that?
Really, dude?
What is that? All right.
I thought it was your choice back in the day.
Really?
So what then? That's what the guys are saying. See, so you guys do like shooters, Parodius.
Is it the same dude saying the same thing?
No, it's not. It's not. It's a different dude. Ikaruga, you guys like that? Yeah, some of those Saturn shooters.
What is happening in Dallas Biederman? What's going on, mate?
Hey, Chris Kim.
Yo, Chris Kim.
Are you in Squadron? Yeah, so is it? The Area 50.
Sarah Elizabeth says
1945.
She says Kingdom Hearts right in the heart. You had to say it. Right in the heart. Oh, right in the heart.
Yeah, Thunder Force.
Alright, that one that you said before, you can't choose that one, okay?
Alright, another time.
So don't
this
choose
one,
it.
Alright, this one.
Yeah.
And then I was going to go for that one.
Yeah,
or that one.
And then that one.
That one?
Yeah.
I thought you said...
Oh, you are so rubbish at poker.
Oh, sorry, I keep winning. Huh?
That's true. Right, really do choose that one.
Let's choose a different one, right? Let's choose that one.
Alright, fine. Right. I know that one, at least.
Yeah, you know this one, yeah?
I know that one.
You sure you played it before?
I have.
Have you ever contacted them and you haven't pissed them off before? Anything like that?
Remember, the light's not flashing.
I can't see anything. Right.
Alright. 3 TTs, let's do it. Which one's in what order?
Let's do an anime, yeah?
Wait, when was the last time we did an anime?
Oh.
It was like, it was Sailor Moon, right?
Sailor Moon, that was like it's a 3
weeks ago, yeah?
3 weeks ago.
So we were 2-2-1, yeah? So
do you want
go
game...
to order.
Do you want game anime or
Sort
game
by,
anime?
No, sort by date. Oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. No, we just did an anime!
Oh my god.
We just did
Yeah, no, back to back anime,
exactly,
yeah.
so you put that at the end.
Let's put that at the end.
Yeah, exactly. We just bloody did an anime. Larissa says Dark Cloud as well. Oh, did I say I didn't know what it was? Yeah, I said I didn't know what it was.
We'll get to Dark Cloud later on. Sorry, there's no Arnold this week. I totally forgot about him.
Rayquaza versus Fox.
Right, let's do this one then.
Alright, go on then.
Alright.
Right.
Next week's TT not anime. Indie game Hollow Knight.
We did the shovel, do you want the hollow?
Right?
And we're doing the skull. Right.
The second one, the TT after that. Divinity. Original Sin. Alright? Last but not least, how do you even pronounce that?
Gas.
Gas. Code Gas. Is it gas?
Right?
Gas.
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 Geese?
Right in the gas.
Gas. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. What does it mean? Yes, yes, yes.
So let us know in the comments, which one are you interested in? Hollow Knight, Divinity Original Sin, or Code Geass? Let us know in the comments, which would you say yes to? Which would you say no to? What would you be interested in? Let us know in the comments. Yes. Nana say doesn't know any of them.
Really? Come on.
Hunter knows knows Hollow Knight. Gyatso.
Gyatso.
Divinity. None for Larissa. See if yours is moving.
Is mine moving? Oh, you
I don't know
need
how to get rid of the...
stream,
Yeah.
Oh, it's moving.
Oh, it's pronounced geese, is it?
Geese. I always thought it was geese.
Is it? No, Schumacher, Earthworm Jim.
Oh, we've done a TT for Earthworm Jim.
Wow, no one's heard of them.
Oh my god. I'm trying to be, trying to be variety here, right? This is great about these TTs is that you can always choose something which is kind of obscure to maybe a lot of you guys, but there's going to be some die-hard following to this. Like Divinity is like one of the top, PC games.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure I got 9 out of 10. It's only just come out.
What? That's Original Sin 2, yeah.
That's right.
It's kind of like, I don't know. You don't play these.
Oh, it's Diablo.
Like fantasy role-playing stuff. There's got to be a lot of these guys that are into that stuff, right? So I'm trying to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, Chocks.
Let's do it.
In fact, guys,
Let's do what?
over to you, Nanase. Do it. Well, I gotta do the TT first. I gotta do the hashtag first.
I got to do the winners, right?
The winners from the
last
hashtag,
week,
and then Nanase, prepare. You're doing the next section after this bit.
All right, this one, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. Last week's hashtag was hashtag F4F Kanjo. All right. Last week we had 3 winners.
Right. Does your name have 2 of these letters of either the first and last name? We're looking for a C, a D, an S, an F, and a double R. In any order. D, R, S, R, F, C. You need 2 of those. You need 2 of those. D, S, F, C, R, R. Winner number 1 is Randy Russo. You are indeed double R, and you are one of this week's winners. Congratulations. Nice one. The next is Christina Florschinger. Congratulations. You are winner number 2. And last but not least, we have a SD, and that is Sarah Dallas. Congratulations. Once again, Christina Florschinger, Sarah Dallas, and Randy Russo. Bada bing, bada boom. Congratulations for that. This week's hashtag F4F Banjo. Hashtag F4F Banjo for a chance to win 500 war points. There's going to be about 5 lucky winners to be chosen at random. Hashtag F4F Banjo for a chance to win 500 reward points. Pop it in the comments for a chance to win.
Alright, that's pinned in the comments.
Larissa's got it down. MAD's got it down. Sarah's got it right. Alex has got it right. Jean-Philippe has got it correct. Britt Edwards, Lauren, Lilith, Charles. Excuse me.
One of these days, I want to go, guys. You got to put the hashtag in, and you're going to like the comment, and you're going to like the main post, and you're going to share the video.
You're going to touch your inside leg measurement.
Yeah.
For 500 rewards. Alright, over to you, Nanase. In fact, what you should do, Nanase, is do a pre-recorded video.
Have a good day, Lauren.
Do a pre-recorded video, give it to me, and then I can, like, play it on the stream at this stage. You should consider that. Over to you, Nanase. Let us know what's been going on in the King of the Ring this week. Anytime you want now. Anytime you want. Right, if you're going to be like that, then we'll just do it ourselves. Go on then, Chocks.
And match 5 for King of the Ring. King of the Ring, guys. King of the Ring, King of the Ring, King of the Ring. Basically, we have statues versus statues, all from F4F. You can find those polls on the main F4F page. Make sure you check that page every Wednesday where the poll will be posted. So, process of eliminations. Right now, we're kind of like halfway through the tournament. Right now, match number 5 was...
Alex is like, everyone like that comment. It makes Chocks happy. He's ready to 10 likes.
Alright, I'm going to choose 10 winners from those 10 likes. Right, Metal Sonic versus Pac-Man.
I see you, Sam Bishop.
Metal Sonic versus Pac-Man. Pac-Man with 275 votes. And the winner, obviously, Metal Sonic with 588 votes. Wow. Double that.
Yep. 588 versus 275.
Yeah, go on, Metal Sonic.
You have a special affinity with that one.
Unlucky, Pac-Man.
Play don't you say?
Pac-Man time was like, how many years again?
Only a couple of years.
No, it was much longer, right?
What?
Like Banjo's 20th.
Oh, sorry.
Pac-Man's
You mean how long has it been going for? Oh, 30 years? 35 years?
Yeah, it's long, isn't it?
Something like that.
So where's Nana say then?
He should give us a commentary how many people left. I think there's like 2 people left.
I think it's just down to 1 now.
Really?
Yeah, he updated that post and said
Oh, is
it's
it?
just down to 1.
So it's down to 1 person, yeah?
And everyone's going, so what happens to the points?
So
if no one wins.
So let's have a conversation about that. I liked your idea about.
Oh, you're ready? Yeah.
Yeah, that it rolls over to the next one.
It's like playing
the lottery.
3 stud poker, 5 stud poker. It's like you can place an extra side bet ante,
Right.
and if you lose it, that money goes towards that big massive jackpot.
Yeah.
Anyone, not just in one casino, it's
Yeah.
like around that region, or whatever. Whoever
Yeah.
wins the jackpot takes the whole thing, and it's constantly counting up.
Right. No. I've seen it, the mega jackpot thing.
That's right. Yeah. Mega jackpot.
My question is here, Chocks, and also you got to pay like an extra bit of money, like in case you do win it, you actually get the actual jackpot.
Yeah.
You gotta like,
You got to place
ridiculous.
it on top. And
Yeah.
it's like really cheap. It's like, I don't know. Back in UK, it's like £1 to enter that.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, of course
it's still
it
a lot.
is.
It adds up. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Because per hand, Chocks. Let's just be clear. It's very likely that no one is going to win this. And that was the point. It wasn't supposed to be easy. We offered, what, 4,000 points?
2,000.
2,000 points.
But then it was like, back then it was like 2,000 per winner.
Well,
was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But we've now found that it's not like, people are now realizing it's not easy. And if it was easy, we wouldn't give so many points.
Copy and pasting each other's results.
Right. You copied and pasted the wrong person. So now that people have got it a bit more better, how about we just finish it off in super quick battles? So what I mean, but what I mean by finish it off, I just mean let's do it like.
Sounds like a scam.
Why don't we do something like only have him last like 3 days, and then do them every 3 days, and just finish it off.
Oh, the polls, rather than
one a week. It's too much.
I need to check the option.
You can make it for as long as you want.
You can customize the poll, yeah?
I'm pretty sure.
The votes.
You mean in terms of how long you mean?
Yeah. Like when you set one up, it gives you an option to choose it. I don't know if that is, do they give you like 3 or 4 different default settings? I think you can actually choose a date.
Right, okay, so let's have a look. I'm pretty sure you can choose it. Posts. What's it? What I'm looking for? A poll.
Oh, Nana says with a comment.
1 week, 1 day, custom.
Custom. Then.
Yeah. So we can do that. What does Nana say? So this week's King of the Ring was a showdown between Tails, X, and 8.5 Tails. Currently, X is in the lead, and 8.5 Tails is losing with 158 votes. The last contestant in the running is Marcus Navarro, who needs 8.5 Tails to lose with votes between 282 and 275. Okay, so you mean 275 and 282, please, to move forward in the competition. Daniel B has been eliminated. And what is it currently on? It's currently losing on 158. It needs to get up to 275. Looks like no one won this time. So why don't we just
over yet.
Let's just cane through it. Tell Miguel not to worry about the whole, like, if it's like a long time to like set up those posts or whatever, just to like cane through and go, yeah, this one versus this one, done. This one versus this one, boom, right? Just quick, and then we start it all over again. We take that 2K, we put it back in,
right,
and then we run it again,
right,
and we follow that principle of rolling it over. Right. So it'll now be 4K, right? We keep on rolling it, right? What happens if it's 4K next week? What happens if it? Wait, so next time it's 4K, right? Because it's rolled over for 2K, right?
Well, you're adding 2K each time it rolls
over?
So
I'm just checking. We're not going crazy, are we?
And the thing is, like...
We're not going crazy, are we? Like 2K to 4K to 4K to 8K. It's not doing that, is it?
Oh, you think you can...
No, I don't think that.
So, so every time no one wins an extra 2K
goes in.
It's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like that, right?
Yeah.
And if let's say 10 people win, they'd split the jackpot?
Yeah.
Right. That's my assumption.
Yeah.
Not like double up like we did with like who that, yeah?
That was bonkers.
Angela, I remember you. Yeah, so, yeah.
Oh no, so I was thinking about that crazy day that we did the Friday Q&As. No, the
Christmas
reveals,
ones.
The Christmas reveals, yeah, that was bonkers.
It took me ages to like give all those points out.
Phil? No, he wasn't hired then. Maybe he just started. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's cane through this as soon as Marcus is taken out.
Yeah.
As soon as he's taken out. We might have to wait a week for that because he needs his time.
Yeah, I mean, like, let folks finish off this whole tournament so they get the...
No. I mean, we can't start the next process until he gets eliminated.
Yeah, so once he's eliminated...
But we have to wait a week for him to be eliminated because...
Well, it's just... This last game, this last match, right? This last match will determine...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What I'm saying is...
So next week, well, before next Wednesday, we should know if he's been eliminated or not.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he will get eliminated, right? Assuming he does,
he was,
then we just came through Skull Kid, we came through versus Kirby, we came through the next match, and we do them like only two or 3 days, so people know what it is. And we do that every time. As soon as everyone's out of the competition, we just accelerate through the rest of it.
Alright.
Then we restart it all over again, and everyone hopefully will be that better in terms of predicting it. Oh yeah, I'm just going to match it up like March Madness. No. Come on, guys. we'll be doing this in years to come, and Alex will be sweating in case someone wins at 1 million points.
Yeah, when that rolls over to massive points. Oh my god.
That's a really good point.
We'll just reset it after a year or something. Or we could just donate that to charity. Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go, some F4F more points.
My own set up a side account. Donate that to Mini Chocks.
Has it been fixed yet?
No.
Jesus. Alrighty, let's do it.
Alright. That's it.
Oh shit.
Q&A.
It's me.
I don't know how many questions this week.
Can't be many. It's never very many.
You say that. And then all of a sudden everyone starts jumping on just to prove you wrong.
Everyone wants banjo reveal, so that's not going to be any
Everyone's
questions. Right?
banjo! Thanks for joining, guys. Yes, after the Q&A, we will jump straight into the Banjo-Kazooie launch, so please stick around. Yeah, got lots and lots of goodness with Banjo. We're going to have that in here somewhere very, very soon. So, yeah, don't go away. Alex Patula, no, give us those points.
Alright, let's do it. Not too many. Probably a lot of these are going to be banjo related questions, and I'll be like, nah.
Are they?
Hmm?
They're not, are they? What, it's this general Q&A, isn't it?
But what I'm saying is that a lot of these might
Sorry,
be...
Olivia.
A lot of people always ask some questions on the actual item that's coming up, and I say, oh, we'll find out in like 2 minutes and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
What's up with Olivia?
These streams take far too long, lads.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. If you tell everybody not to ask us any questions, it will be okay. 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 Fobrini's giving a shout out to Banjo, absolutely. Michael Light. Hey Alex, I can do Tuesday. I'm free every day. So my questions are, how many people are there in the office? Depends on what day.
2.
There's 2 of us right now. Quite a few on a Tuesday because Charles is in town.
Yeah.
It's about 10? Something like that. Where is the office? Chen Wan, yo. Can you sneak some FMA? I'll sneak you, Alphonse.
Hold on, if you're in the office, you can check out the vault, right? A visitor that's in the office, they can see an item from the vault. Is
I
that
thought they
right?
got to get past you. You just like, welcome. Here's a fucking welcome mat.
Well, I didn't
straight
say.
to the
I didn't
keys
say.
to the
I didn't
vault.
say. I said you could, right? I didn't say you will.
But I'll show you FMA. Kevin Bernstein. Excited for Banjo, much appreciated. You guys better not come out with a version after the exclusive or I will need it. Denise Kip, which days will you be at Gamescom the whole time? Rastello, any updates on Ica? You did mention something. Let's get that done next week.
All right, Lilith, don't worry. Go and get something to eat. You know, make sure your phone's fully charged so you can come back and join the stream.
Aye. Indeedy. Adam Foley. Has there been a statue you've made where you just really think you hit it out of the park? The kind that you just stare and go, fuck yeah.
What?
There have been times... Yep, there have definitely been some times I was like, fuck yeah, with Simon, so I was really disappointed when it didn't do so well, right? That whip was a awesome moment. To get that posable whip, I was like, fuck yeah, for that, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times, but there's always things that we could improve on. We always don't rest on our laurels, do we, Chocks? We always see what we can do to improve for the next time, what we could have done better. And we go, yeah, we'll do that sort of for next time, how we can improve on that. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of stuff that we're very proud of. How much banjo can a banjo? A lot. Chris Medeiros on Res Banjo's 20th anniversary post, they mentioned another company doing a PVC of banjo. Were they ever offered to do this? Were you ever
Oh, right.
Were you ever offered to do this and you just passed on it? No, we were not offered it, but it's very, very different. Totaku is owned by GameStop, and GameStop need merchandise as things go digital now and all that sort of stuff. GameStop are looking for ways to, as you would have seen, the evolution of GameStop. We've never been to one recently, you know, so they're only in the US. But there is an evolution of GameStop, which is great for us because it's putting more emphasis on gaming merchandise. And as a result, they obviously bought ThinkGeek, and they then proceeded to use ThinkGeek, who's obviously a merchandising arm, to create the Totaku line. And they're very, very different to our sort of stuff. So there's no reason why they couldn't live in harmony. Whether or not we want to live,
and it's great.
Whether or not,
and it's great for, you know, more options for the consumer. It's great for the IP.
absolutely
Great for the licensor. I mean, guys, if you want us to look into PVCs like we do with our Breath of the Wild Link, you know, the Crash Bandicoot stuff.
I would sort of, if we were going to do a PVC for Banjo, I would probably do it the same sort of way that we did the Ami, as in a double pairing. Because I would be concerned about them not. Oh, having said that, you know, it's interesting that they're doing. So that's actually quite an interesting thing. If Totaku, who are obviously owned by GameStop, are doing one, and they see the sales does well, they'll be able to give us a good indication of how many they would want if we were to ever do a PVC. And they might go, all right, you know, actually we think this is going to, you know, we made a one, and it did really, really well, and it's, you know, this size. You're doing a bigger one or whatever, assuming that we to do one, right? You're doing a bigger one, and we know it did well, and therefore we'll give you, you know, it becomes viable to do it solely as PVC. If we find that it isn't, then we have the ability to do it in a resin as well as a PVC, but that's really some sort of speculation that is kind of
yeah, I mean, that's it's hopeful stuff, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about the support. If the line does well, and we can go back to the licensor and say, hey, Rare, look at these guys, they're hungry for more Banjo-Kazooie products.
Hey, we'll know in a month's time, Chocks, so that answer can be very, very quickly answered. That question can be very quickly answered.
Answered.
Troy Blair.
Don't do that, Alex. No, a different Alex.
No, I do not feel confident enough. There's not been enough in the SD line. There's only been 2 things revealed for the SD line.
What?
He's asking, are you confident to show SD to Nintendo yet for Legend of Zelda PVCs? The answer is not yet. Number 2 is oh shit, there's nothing left in it. There's no tea left, sorry about that. Number 3, absolutely put a ton of thought what would be the next in the Twilight Princess line, but there are times and places for that.
Hey,
I
Sam,
won't tell you what the top 3 are.
Hey, Sam Bishop, the SD line is our Super Deformed line. You can check out the Artorias and Solaire. It's on our website.
And there's going to be more from other ranges, which we will be debuting at Gamescom, Chocks.
Gamescom.
Yo. Do you think Rider Link will be more expensive than True for Midna Definitive Edition, or if I spend another 800, I'm pretty sure my wife will come after me? Because if I spend another, I really don't know. I actually saw it today. It's beastly. It's huge. It's far bigger than old school Link on Epona. It looks amazing. It just looks really, really good. And we've been working on Chocks. The hair for the main is in soft PVC. I mean, soft resin.
Right.
So it doesn't, like, I'm not worried about it breaking. And you know, it's a soft PU. Soft PU. And
the expensive stuff.
Yeah, well, yes. Because I mean, how amazing is it? It doesn't like chip when you pick it out. You can imagine you pick out the main, it's like
don't want that.
Correct. Do not want that. I know you've talked about a Master Sword before. I know I've talked about the Master Sword before, which I would still love for you to make, but have you ever thought about making a Guardian Sword with the orange and blue light up features? I mean, hey, I would love to do that. That light up, I love light ups. Letsubuchi, when you opened the pre-order SD, Arturus was a real when you opened for pre-order, SDRT, was it a real estimate for Q2, or do you expect some delays? It looks like we're ready in August in Europe. The answer is, yep, we did expect it to be like that, but there was some problems with the electronics, unfortunately, and I've not been happy with the factory on about that, so we do apologise about that. When will SD Solaire start production? Probably in about a month's time. Do you think the Varia suit will make it to Europe by September? I should definitely leave the factory before then. I can't tell you with confidence at this stage. Tyler Joseph Wall, when will Dante be available for pre-order? And also, can I get some extra points so that I can put towards Dante? The answer is, you can absolutely get some extra points. Make sure you hang around after the Q&A, 100 reward points just for you and everybody else. Dante is still, we're tweaking it to make it better. I saw it today. It still needs some work. We're making it a bit more current, shall I say. It's something that we made 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. And we're just sort of enhancing it. Martin Coniali, you can imagine my question. Any Yakuza updates? I don't think I've seen anything on that. When I spoke to Chris earlier this week, because it's been a short week as well.
Yeah.
And I haven't been in today as well.
Well, he's not in the office today either.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Did I get any updates? No.
Octodad, right, guys? I'll put that on the TT list. Ooh, what's up?
Just pop-ups. Trying to figure out how to get rid of it. I think it's just completely turn off. Alright. It's like we're changing some doing stuff. Alright. Britt Edwards, what's the most underrated statue you've made? Simon Belmont, no doubt. What's the hardest part of the statue process to get finished? It's definitely the assembly stage. No, the final inspection. It's always difficult that if we find things out too late, it becomes really hard to make tweaks, and so it's important to have people there all the time. But yeah, that's definitely the hardest part. Ronald Jacobs, which game do you like better, Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie? I'd probably say it's like an extension. So I kind of feel like it's the same thing. It's just like a sort of a more beefy version. Both of them have a special place in my heart. Jerry Baker, our email is going to be sent to all fighter exclusive owners to make sure that we get a replacement. The answer to that is no. Only those who have issues, and it is those who contacted Phil and open up a case. I'm not just sending out Fighter Kirby X on the off chance. Contrary to what people think, you think that every single one is leaning. It's not the case. It is a higher percentage than it should be, and that is why we're making them again. But it's not all of them, to be clear, because there's all different things about how long it's been, cast for, and all these different things. But if you feel that you have a legitimate case to open, make sure you open it. Billy Ogle, where does Gabriel from Lords of Shadow fall on your schedule? Will it happen to focus after? Oh, it will be from. Yeah, it will be. It's far. It's still in the 3D stage. We're now working on the base. It's looking good. But yeah, it's looking really good. I expect to be maybe next year for PO. Should be next year for PO. Anthony Lazar, would you do the TT again for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time? Didn't we want to do one for the arcade already, didn't we?
Was that for the arcade? I think
it was the arcade
version.
Arcade?
Yeah, it was. I'm sure it was.
Hey Jeffrey, any of these sort of questions that we don't see, make sure you put it in that thread and I will answer all of them. But for your reference, yes, the answer is it's become far easier to do that. To get licenses, if people know about us.
Yeah, the arcade game. TT number 77.
He says, will you redo it?
77, episode 77.
Oh, boom.
Coincidence, Ho?
Coincidence.
Well, we want to do it again. Just bump up the old poll.
What was it between Turtles in Time and Old School?
Oh, you want Turtles in Time?
Isn't it the same thing?
Turtles in Time would be like on the Super NES, right?
But isn't it similar?
No, it's different.
Is it?
I think so. Was it in the arcade?
Isn't that like
yeah, it's
the same?
arcade. Yeah, it's
It's
the
the
same
same thing.
Yeah, I thought that was There's so many different like variations after that.
Yeah, but it's pretty much the same thing, right?
Yeah, they even brought out a beat 'em up version as well.
Yeah, no, Jeffrey. The point is, I can't keep an eye on that. I'm answering the threads. I'm answering the post that's in the club.
In the club,
which has which doesn't move because that goes really really quickly.
Hey, welcome back, Lilith.
Is she back? Yeah, she's had.
She's back. She's had. You had some snack.
Yeah, so make sure that you, if you want to put the post on there, you can do that.
Hey, Julie, we had a ukulele TT as well.
Yeah, I didn't really want to bring, we ran that ukulele poll, Chocks.
Yeah.
We ran that.
TT29, early days.
Before the game came out.
Before the game came out, yeah.
And did anybody order the ukulele box set? If so, let us know in the comments. But, I would love... what's the yes numbers on that?
The yes are 262.
Yeah, but, don't forget, when's the last time it was updated?
12 weeks ago.
12 weeks ago. And then before that...
Commented, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to tell because sometimes they comment by replies. Yeah. Sometimes it could be like here or whatever. Yeah, like that. I'm assuming 28 weeks ago.
Yeah, so it's not had much. So maybe when people that are coming into the club for banjo might think, hey, I like ukulele, I'll be interested in that. Well, then that's something to bring attention to that. All right, let's continue. Hildebrand Jr. Alice and Chocks, have you ever played Banjo-Kazooie? If so, what's your favorite level? Back in the day, absolutely. And then had to, like growing up. In terms of recently, of course, it's just been researching the levels, and I have a, liking that Rusty Bucket Bay.
Here you go, guys. That's a TT link to all the TTs. Make sure you bookmark that.
David, the Crash and Breath of the Wild link PVC seems to be serving.
There's answered your question, Kevin.
Sorry, Kevin.
Sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, I became infinitely more interested once I saw that happened.
You didn't lose any money though, did you, Kevin?
In terms of rescuing it, of course he bloody did.
It's just a pre-order, isn't it?
Dude.
Is it? I don't know. I don't like you put like.
I believe.
Like you pre-order it from GameStop or something like that.
No,
Do they give you a refund or something?
No, I believe that's not the case. I'm not sure about.
Pre-order direct. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Oh, so Nana said didn't get his money back either.
Did you go direct? I'm assuming direct. Is it? You can only get it from direct.
Hey Tim, Shante, I'm not sure. Basically, we want to see those numbers go up, and then we can always look into anything that has.
Hey Robin. This is the link to the Q&A thread.
So Breath of the Wild Link and Crash seem to be serving excellently as ambassadors to spread the word of F4F.
Oh, hold on. It's direct. The guys are saying it's direct. So I can understand. Yeah.
Are you having any thoughts on anime PVCs to try and grow awareness of F4F anime? Absolutely. We have been absolutely looking into that and actively looking into it. It seems it would be a shame to start off the machines for Shovel Knight again for just player 2 green. Have you any thoughts of additional colours? I was actually at the factory today and I was actually thinking we should be releasing in 2s every 6 months and let it keep going down the line.
What, sorry?
of
You lost me there.
of Shovel Knight.
What about it?
Shovel Knight colours, right? If we can do that and talk to Yacht Club and doing all the different, like, do I want? Let me see.
Do it in pairs.
Do them in pairs.
Yeah,
So
do them in
yeah,
pairs.
do them in pairs. So.
Red and yellow and.
What's up? A purple and orange and blue. I can see a rainbow. That's what Elizabeth's singing.
What is it?
Elizabeth,
She's starting to sing that now.
Yeah.
Right,
No,
cool.
not now. She probably sang it in your mind.
All right.
Should have done it like one of our lunches or meals or something like that. So, in terms of the armors, you player 2, right? I would like to go. So, obviously, we've done the ornate and we've done player 1. It would be nice to do them in 2s and just sell, 50, whatever they are, right? But do them as sort of like this.
Look, all the colours.
Yeah, all the colours,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Because, how do I say that? And we'll do them like every sort of 6 months or something like that. The reason is, this would all of a sudden take a piece that, obviously with the Yacht Club Games support, would take something that we would, what's the word? Something that really awesome, right? But we would, like the Armor of Chaos, for example. But anyways, we would then be able to start thinking about doing Spectre Knight. And if we knew that people were okay with us doing that, with launching different colours over different times, sort of semi-regularly, then we could start thinking about going and doing, Spectre Knight, Plague Knight. And what Spectre Knight has these different colours.
Oh, I've got the tune in my head now. Do, 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 do. No, I'm just humming the Shovel Knight soundtrack.
I started playing that the other day again with Harvey.
What, Shovel Knight?
Yeah.
Did you find it hard?
But even before, he was really rubbish. Like, he couldn't even jump over the first thing.
Right.
And then he was like amazed by his ability because he's been playing a lot of Kirby and any of that sort of all.
Yeah.
To jump on the bubbles and then attack that
Right.
first dragon. So he's been really cool about that. But yeah, all of a sudden we can do the different colours and colours of Plague Knight, and I'm assuming they're different cloaks of.
They're different, yeah.
Of Spectre Knight, yeah. Right. Yeah, Shovel Knight, Spectre Knight. So all of a sudden, something that the die-hard fan could buy and keep on buying would make the project viable for us to do it. So we don't need to have to like do it all at once. You don't have to get, because we really want to be seeing minimum of 500, 600, 700 units per piece, right? Well, what happens if it's like 300 pieces of the original one, 100 and like 50 for the next ones, all the way through? All of a sudden it becomes 700 pieces. Hey, that's a viable project, as an example. So
as a whole.
Yeah, as the whole project. Let me know
whole.
what you guys think about that. Yeah. So yeah, I was thinking actually ask them to make another casting so we can do a green version, another one. That's a David, you're like reading my bloody mind. Amazing. Number 3. I really love my Chrome Lucky Cat Mario. No, producing Chrome pieces is a real pain, but would you ever consider making another Chrome piece again? Look, the reality is expectations. We had a conversation with the Lucky Cat Mario owners and said, look, it's not going to be beautifully perfect. There are going to be issues with it. And most people were okay with that, and ultimately it was okay. If people could understand that, then I don't have any issues doing it. And I would also be very selective in what we would do. It's got to really make sense, and sort of smooth surfaces is easy to deal with. There's a lot of things to consider, but yeah, absolutely. As long as there's expectations are managed and people understand. If you were to do one, we would let people know. It's about expectations. Number 4, the pre-order calendar hasn't been updated in a while. If it were, would the next few months likely say something like this? Banjo-Kazooie, Spike, Warp Star Kirby, Blue Warp Star Kirby variant, Psycho Mantis, Spyro PVC, Mimic, Alphonse, Phoenix Wright. Get out of my computer! I was pretty sure it was like gold, Bitcoin miners. But it's the B!
Now I was thinking in that list it would be like Banjo, and then like Mini Dragon, Shovel Knight Green, Mini Dragon Silver, Shovel Knight Purple, whatever. It was like, alternate colours.
Absolutely. Adam Elgamal, what are the numbers for Truth or Mina? Sorry, any Yakuza updates? Not had a chance to speak to Chris about that. Any Phoenix Wright updates? Yeah, coming on nicely. Do you get asking about studying many Crystal Dragons? Because I would seriously like to buy a 4-pack of them. Gold, silver, glow in the dark, green, and crystal. The answer for that would be yeah. You know, I don't regret it. I think it's great, and it could lead to something in the future of other stuff. I like the idea of doing a mini range in metal. Quite like that idea. Would you consider doing LA Noir? Would it be possible? Would it be possible because you need to consider the for the actors? For those sort of things, you would have to deal with Rockstar, and then they would have agreements, and we wouldn't work with the actors themselves. It would be via the studio. But is that something that is? I always say, if you can't tell what a character is behind a silhouette, it's kind of not strong enough. And I enjoyed that game, but would people be raving to get some of those pieces? Fun day me up, baby.
Hey, Tim Lindberg. Hello, First Figures. Can we expect a Metal Slug statues lineup with the tank plane heavy machine?
The first time I got into one of those tanks, I was kicking ass.
We do not. I love that game. I still do.
Do we? I think we actually do. I just
brought that up. TT. I just want to let Tim know. Tim, we do have a TT for Metal Slug.
Spoiler alert: they never die. But go on, Chocks.
Come on, jump in the club and vote yes on that poll. Spread that poll out into the world. TT number 20.
So it's going back a bit, Chocks. This is when the club
back a bit. Yeah.
The club was sub 50. Sorry, sub 5 probably.
Yeah, so that's 56 people said yes, 227 people said no. And the last comment on that was like 37 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm aware. That's right, Nana said the Neo Geo hype. You know, I mean, the mini Neo Geo is releasing very soon. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
But I didn't follow up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, there's a lot of SNK happening going on right now. Revival, yeah. With the mini...
Oh, yeah.
The mini international version.
You're getting it?
Yeah, I got them both. International and Japanese version.
So international.
Yeah, gotta have everything.
So international.
Hit me up, SNK.
Kevin Strooper. I know it's early stages yet, but any updates on the Sonic Tales Dio? Submitted, waiting for feedback. Kevin Burnston. Are you guys thinking of doing a definitive edition of Yakuza? The answer is yes, we would do. Because we think it needs to have that for us to go to that next stage.
Come on, Yakuza fans.
Jason Achoy. Can't wait for Spike and Bebop line to get started. Don't forget about finishing Jin in full. Much appreciated. We are really going to push in terms of... We're going to do what we can. And hopefully the guys will support. Uncle Scabs. Are you actually going to make a crystal coat variant of Alucard? Would it have the Chrysogam and Alucard shield? The answer is... yeah. Just like we could do variants of those for that we've done for Shovel Knight. Kurt Griswold, how is the Conquer going? Conquer is already submitted and it's amazing. And how big is it going to be again? It's huge. It's quite, yeah, it's pretty big.
Hey Zach, so you finally managed to see Mimic then?
Right.
What do you think?
Right, like, is that even happening anymore? Yeah, it's happening. It was on a Bandai Namco booth.
Expect, we're hoping for around Q3 of this year for pre-orders.
I want to get further down the line with Solera as well.
Yeah.
That was one of the things as well.
Yeah,
I mean, it was, obviously it's good to know that Artorias SD went in there, but it's still not a resin, but still, yeah, I can appreciate that, yeah.
And we want to get far down with Ornstein resin out.
At least starting,
Sifs as well. Sifs out as well, so people can, you know, reunite Sif with Artorias.
Yeah, of course. Amir Khan, how do you choose how? Yeah, Banjo. Thanks. See, I love it.
What?
I can just skip these questions.
Why?
Because it's asking a Banjo question, which we will get back to a little bit later on.
Amir, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it Amir?
Yeah.
Right.
Steve The stream's happening right now. Let's Bucci. What are the numbers for SD Soler and Praise the Sun SD? How many combos? It's not even closed yet. Or it is closed now.
Just closed. Yeah. Just closed this week.
Dude, I haven't even done Truthful Minden yet. Do apologise. We need to look into that. Giovanni Comori, any updates on Warp Star Kirby? Yeah, it's just tweaking some elements, but it looks good.
I'm just keeping an eye on that counter, 243, 244.
Oh, keep an eye on that.
Oh my god, have we passed 250 yet?
Hmm?
We haven't passed 250, have we?
No, we haven't passed 250 yet, I think. What was I going to say?
That's right, them butt hairs on Mimic.
The week in review.
What?
No one, like, come on, Miguel. The week in review, you didn't even write about that, about the Banjo teaser video. That Banjo teaser video that we put on there was part of the Rare announcement. They announced it, right?
Did we not?
But it's a week in review, right? We didn't talk about it. It's not here. He's not written about it. 80,000 views. Our best ever video, you know, for a resin piece, especially because it's a teaser one. But how funny are the comments? They're all going, what is this? What game is this? It's a new game. What consoles are coming out? Oh, it's a fucking figure. Oh, fuck. Bait and switch. It's like, Jesus. A lot of people think it's a new game and they're going, what? What console? Go on, Bennett. Just...
Maybe we should start making games.
First for games. I like it. What kind of game would we make? You got the experience, mate. What are we making?
What would we make? What would we make?
A reskin of, what was it, that Blitz game that you loved? What was that one?
A reskin on that Blitz game.
What was that one where you kind of like said it's like a racing game? You like do a jump and like, you like play it like add infinite.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me think about it.
It's like a character. It's like a cartoon character or something.
Let me think about it.
You spent like a year of your life like doing the same level over again, didn't you?
Yeah, I know.
Cubert?
No, Cubert. That's a classic game.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Type in Blitz and you can see what it is. Get rid of the A.
There, this one.
Yeah, let's just do that one, innit? But add an F there at the beginning. Are they not around anymore?
No.
They're closed down?
I think so, yeah. I believe so.
The IP's up for grabs then. Could you want to...
Oh, these, yeah?
Do you want to QA it again? Is that Dizzy?
Yeah.
They did Dizzy.
Yeah,
I love Dizzy.
The Oliver twins. They love Dizzy. You love Dizzy?
Dizzy was awesome.
You should hit them up. You should hit them up and say, yo, Oliver twins, brothers. You remember Chuckles?
Oh, yeah.
They probably do. They probably do remember.
They'll say triple the price now.
I worked on that as well.
Triple price.
Yeah. A Zapper is like...
you did Glover?
A Zapper. I didn't do... I wasn't at the time with it. Zapper is kind of like a different version of...
Fusion Frenzy.
Hopper. You remember Hopper?
Fusion Frenzy.
The Frogger. Frogger.
Yeah, Frogger, yeah.
Yeah, Fusion Frenzy. It was an Xbox game. I did some work on that. I did.
That was a game.
Lilo and Stitch.
They have like these. They have these 2 balls, 4 balls, and you've got to stay on the platform that keeps falling down, right?
Yeah.
I'm like amazing at that game.
What, hitting the wall, isn't it?
Oh, so there's one called Jump Duck.
Jump Duck.
We call it Jump Duck. It's called like Turbine Run or Turbine Run or something. And it basically is like either you go jump or duck. Right. And it like keeps getting faster and faster.
You're talking about old stuff, old school games. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Fusion Frenzy mini games.
Ah, right. It's been a while. Oh my god, yeah.
So they're not around anymore?
I don't think they are anymore, sadly.
Was. Of Blitz Game Studio.
Caesar's Operation, 2013.
Oh.
Nice place, Leamington Spa.
Very Cody's nice is there as well, isn't it?
Sorry?
Cody's is there as well.
Cody's is there as well.
Philip, well, last week you said the factory producing the Okami LSB is quite slow. It's so slow. Oh my god. Does that mean shipping could be pushed back to next year? Oh, sorry guys. It is really slow they are. They haven't even finished the Sonic 25th. And I'm just like... yeah, they're pretty slow. Ashley Liang. Good evening. I was wondering if there was any progress on the Legend of Spyro series. Yeah, we put that on pause whilst we were looking at Activision wants the message to be about the reignited version for now. So that can be probably, you know, in about a year or so we can start looking about that again. What are your thoughts on the Sparks and Egg combo? And you said last week you don't think anyone really wants it, and I still feel that. Devon von Ruden, what will be the next piece in the Banjo line? Why hasn't there been a poll? I feel Spyro and Crash have gotten way more love right off the bat. Kind of expecting Banjo to be one and done. Well, Devon, the answer is we have done a lot of polls. So the answer is you have not found them. They are around. So, for example, and I feel Banjo.
Hey, Romy, Matt worked at Blitz Games many months ago. Huh. Have we ever crossed paths?
Hey, Jose, how's it going, mate?
I once kind of pissed off this developer.
Is his name Romy?
I can't remember. It was like.
Oh, Matt worked there. Yeah, you're Mister who we met at the show. Nice one.
Yeah, I remember like sending an email, and you know, sometimes emails comes across. It doesn't have. There's no emotions behind with words, right? Sometimes I think he got a bit sensitive, so he actually came up to the QA room, and it's like, you know, just to trying to like feel me up, like.
Oh, what?
Size me or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, you wrote something to him?
Yeah, I was writing down something about a bug or whatever. I said, you know, this is crap or whatever it is. Yeah, good, blah blah blah.
Well, I don't think you need to worry about the tone in the email. Yeah. You can't misunderstand. It's crap.
I was like, yo, it walked all the way up to the attic because we were like right at the top.
Right. Is that getting hot in the summer?
We were like in the corner, like in the attic, literally.
Does it get cold in the summer? Hot in the summer.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's no aircon up there.
Yeah, no. Aircon.
And there's like a trap door on seriously in our room. There's a trap door. You can actually open it and like there's somebody below us, and you can actually say, "Yo,
give me something."
Yeah. And yeah.
The only thing that you're giving me is lip.
Yeah, this guy came on was like,
"So what happened?"
Huh? What happened?
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, yo, misunderstanding, right?"
It's crap.
Yeah.
What can you misunderstand?
Miscommunication or something like that. And then at the time, my co-worker was like, "Hey, yeah, this guy knows karate and all that stuff." I was like, "Yeah, so do I."
So
it was good times.
Devon, the question is: we did run a Banjo poll, and Mumbo Jumbo was number 1 at 314. Grunty was at 222. So those numbers are too low, but it was before we even announced we had the license. We will probably run it again now that hopefully, you know, this next 2 weeks after Day is going to be 2 weeks of Banjo hype. Anything goes. So ready for whatever you want to see.
Oh, we've passed 250?
No,
sure?
It was 247.
Is James Tess
Nah.
pulling our strings?
Yeah, he's pulling our legs. Sarah Arrington. Jessica and I will thank you next week for our respective points. Will you show an update on Nick? I have no personal wishes as I know that doesn't work, but I forgot about your plush pillar. Oh, don't forget about your plush pillar. Those little, yeah, you know, I totally agree. And it's not forgotten, it's going to be focused. They look pretty cute, what you just showed me there. And in terms of Nick, believe. Hashtag admins know. Grant Wager, will there be a brand new Banjo-Kazooie game for the Nintendo Switch? If so, when can we possibly see it? First for Games currently does not have Banjo-Kazooie in the works. But unfortunately, I cannot answer your question there.
First for Games development. Nice.
Shoutouts. What is up, Kurt Griswold? What's going on, mate? The beat in the house, yo.
Oh, 250. Yeah.
Oh, now it is. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, nice one. Appreciate it.
Nice one.
Nice. Steve Zacharis. How's it going, mate? Chris Hildebrand Junior in the house. And El Gamal, what's going on, mate? Amir Khan, shout out to you. Bob Watts, what's going on? Ryan Restado, what's going on? With Kevin Strooper. Yo, I'm Brenton Freedley. Shout out.
Can we banjo now? Very, very soon, guys. How much more questions we got left?
I'm caning through it.
See, the guys are still typing questions
Alright, I'm
in.
gonna bash through
Let's
this
say,
video.
I don't know, half an hour, yeah? It seems like it's a half an hour's worth there.
No, less than that.
Less than
15 minutes. Then my number 2, yeah, half an hour. I saw in a recap,
What?
when I read from the Beats
Yeah.
recap,
Yeah.
that when I went to the toilet, you go, I hope he's not doing a number 2. That you told
Is it when he typed that?
Yeah.
I didn't get that far in there.
Well, you clearly said it when I went to the toilet, that
Yeah.
I hope he's not doing a number 2. I only found that out because obviously it wasn't there, because I read the recap. The Beat, I appreciate that. Jamie Hodge, since the FFs are now timed, does it make sense to give out points in the middle of people left at the end of the stream? In the I don't understand. Since the FFs are now timed, does it make sense to give out points? Oh. So instead of 100 reward points, give out 258 reward points. Because there's 258 reward points. It's a novel question. Ask me again next week. There's 257 people right now.
Yeah.
James Tests. I know, obviously, with Banjo being released now, you got plenty of time to figure out what's next in the Banjo line, as you like to space statues from the same line. What do you think of doing? What are the odds of doing gingenated resins, smaller PVC jingos, one of each color? I quite like the idea of multiple thingy bobs, different colors. Maybe that as metal, just similar as the Crystal Dragons would be really cool. I quite like that idea. I threw that question out last Fun Day and I got 43 likes, which I guess is decent for a Fun Day post. Decent. Also, any chance that we could get this unlocked? Alright, yeah, okay. Let me unlock it for you right now.
Any updates of Skies of Arcadia? Ica from Tyler Cardwell.
I would say ask Brendan, but he has actually told me about it, so that's on me. I apologise about that.
Will you do a new Dr. Robotnik that looks like Jim Carrey? Eric.
He's not actually just going to be the voice, though,
It's
isn't
going to
he?
be the voice, yeah.
Or is he human in it? Is it Jim Carrey?
I don't know, you've seen the trailer, have you not?
Yeah, I've seen. Well, I didn't see that. I've seen the trailer. I mean, not the trailer. Yeah, no, I've seen the
Teaser?
It's not the trailer.
Teaser?
It's the
Premiere?
no, it's not premiere either. No, it's like just production scenes and some. No, I guess it was a trailer. I think it was proof of concept, maybe something like that. Jake Mayer, would you rather be able to fly but a max speed of 5 mph, or be able to levitate objects with your mind up to 50 pounds? Oh, that's easy for me.
What? What's Jake saying?
Would you rather be able to fly 5 miles per hour,
Yeah.
or lift things up to 50 pounds, which is like 20 kilograms, with your mind? Obviously, you probably want to have the lifting up ability because you like got to lift for so many of these boxes, right?
Yeah, but
It'd be
how far
kinda
can I
useful.
lift it though?
No,
I can lift it up, I can lift it up, and then it's like straight down. But if I'm like flying, it's not really flying, it's kind of like just hovering like Superman, right?
Yeah,
Just like hovering
100%.
at 5 miles per hour.
It's
That's pretty,
definitely- it's
5
amazing.
5 miles per hour is that walking speed?
Like, probably, if not faster, right? Depending on how obviously how fast you walk. But what I would say is, he doesn't say how high you could lift it. He doesn't. I'm sorry. He doesn't say how high you could fly.
True that, yeah.
Which would be like,
It'd be like one of those like
you know, like
it
when
would be
the
like a ghost, hovering ghost.
well, you know, what's it like? You know, the elevator's out. Oh, fuck that. Zzz. Fly up the stairs. Oh, it'd be amazing.
Or you could be in the elevator and just levitate the whole lift.
No, you're not superpowers. You ain't got any legs. You're not Superman. You're not strong. 5 miles per hour flying. Absolutely would do that. Can you imagine that? Like,
That's maximum speed. You don't include gravity, right? Let's say I'm going down. Well, I'm going down at 5. I'm controlling 5 miles per hour, but gravity is like
terminal velocity, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah. It's true. Always trying to bend the rules, Chocks. Always trying to bend the rules. Stefan McNally, have we got an expected month for the Spyro PVC release? No, we don't, but we're working hard on that right now.
Hey Mo, we'll finish the Q&A very, very soon. I know you've been posting every couple of sentence. Won't be long, Mo. Won't be long.
Any clues on what the new SD is going to be? You're going to find out very soon, so no point in giving anything away. Any numbers for the CDPOs yet? Nope. Jennifer Trainer. After being up the King of Red Lions, so amazing in person, much appreciated. I watched the documentary you guys did on YouTube. In the video, you mentioned that was more lined up for the Wind Waker. Has there been any teehees or sneaks that I may have missed? Can you give us any updates? There is nothing to update you about just yet. Jade Neal, how long do Q&As go for? Yeah, I did. Okay, next. Chandler Burns, 77 is your lucky number. Nice one, mate. Perfect for this one. Michael Bonanek, I haven't been on for a while, so some questions. Last week you mentioned classic Amy Rose being an unpopular variation. Was that based on the Temptation Thursday post or something else? It is based on the completely about Temptation Thursday. Number 2, when you are talking about products involving classic Amy, are you referring to the resins or the recent PVC Sonic figures you had up for pre-order currently? No, talking about our stuff, because the PVCs that are up for order are not our product, they're a partnership piece. I'm talking about our resins. Although we did do a classic Amy Rose in the 6-pack back in the day. If it was a poll, could you change it if she got more yeses? Of course, TTs never die, polls never die. If there's overwhelming support for her, we will get it done.
Live streams never die.
Will you... Were you talking about Sonic Mania Adventure line or the classic Sonic line when you mentioned classic Amy? Man, do you really want classic Amy? The answer is the classic Amy line. The classic Sonic line. You mentioned giving one Amy Rose statue to Lisa Orbit on the Q&A. I didn't mention that. It was just something that we said. Ortiz. Would the current voice actress of Amy be up for consideration as well? The answer is that's as somebody had said that. Yeah, it doesn't mean that we're doing it or anything like that. We don't even know who, what, why, who, what. That's Chocks domain. So it is your domain.
Okay. Hit me up, Lisa.
Cedric Barjo, good evening. Do you have to ask the license approval for day one card illustrations? Yes, of course. Short version, will Spike have a definitive edition? Not going to go into any of that. Finish the line. Indeed. Well, look, Mugen's going into the marketplace slowly but surely. Let's see how it all goes. Beautiful, beautiful work. Getting a... Oh, poor Cedric. Nice one. You got it from the Japan Expo. Beautiful. That's really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
From the Japan Expo.
Yeah.
Very nice. Look at that Cowboy Bebop 20th little spaceship there.
Yep.
Oh, well, look at that.
Always bending the rules, Chocks. The law, my boys! The law. So excited to see that Fighter Kirby Flame Replacements testing was successful. Is this process something that will be done for future statues with a similar setup? 100%. So much better. I went bananas when I found out the processes that we're doing. Don't worry, we're making some tweaks, so it will be... Everything is going through a learning process, and we've learned that mistake, and it won't happen again.
Happy birthday, Whitney!
So what does the process be? Okay, it's like this now. Drop test. Vibration test. So drop test to see if there's any breakages in the packaging. Vibration test to see if the packaging is tight enough in order to avoid paint rubs. Heat aging test inside the polyfoam to see if there's any warping inside the polyfoam. For example, we knew from that we had to make sure that the paper didn't touch the eyes of the Majora's Mask because it's glossy. It would have sort of crease marks on it if they did touch, which is why they don't touch. And then here's the more important one: is assembled in the oven. If we had done the assembled in the oven, it would have been, we would have caught the Fighter Kirby. For, we would have seen it would have been flagged up for an issue. And number 5 is keep the lights on for X amount of time as well. So yeah, lots of things to do.
Whitney, you should be getting your birthday reward points, right? Are you logged into our account? Have you set up your birthday into your account?
Will Phoenix or Alphonse be going for pre-order first, and when can we expect either of them? I believe it's still in the air, but if I was a betting man, the answer is I wouldn't bet on this if I was a betting man. Oh, Nana say, really? Oh. Okay, cool.
Hey, Alvaro.
It's about King of the Ring. So
Alvaro Solis, this will be my first F4F statue. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the support.
Hey, Greg, how's it going? Hey, guys, I believe if Greg is still up for it, Greg is still going to do a stream.
Hey, Mikulowski.
This
how's it going, mate? Long time no see.
The banjo stream this weekend, so do check his channel out.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so post that into the club, Greg, once you've done, once you start playing that game.
That's cool. It's been a while.
And Castlevania in October, yes, we know about the season 2 of the Netflix Castlevania in October. Good luck. Hope the show does really well. I believe there's a season 3 as well in the works.
Nana say, how would the losers of round 2 be ranked? 8, 9, 10, 11 be placed? Good question, and the answer isn't it total 6? It's total 16. So why would it be 8, 9, and 10? It would be. Why would it be 8, 9, and 10? It would be like the losers of round 10 of the next round will be 8, 7, 6, 5. Right? It's not 8, 9, 10, and 11. There's only, my understanding, there was 16, so that's not correct. But the top half, how would that be arranged? The answer is it will be fresh, based on their results, not including the first round. They're fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah, we're definitely not including. We're not. You're definitely doing it based on fresh.
Is there a question in there somewhere?
I'm just reading it all. I love the tournament pies. I hope you can get it finished. If everyone gets eliminated, maybe people predict again for round 2 and up with. Maybe let people predict again for round 2 up with a reduced price. That's a good idea as well. But let's just. First of all, a lot of people didn't know what the hell was going on for the first one. Let's just get through this first one and then let's do another one like all the way through, and we can think about that later on. So in terms of including the first round's votes, including the first round's numbers to the second one, absolutely 100% no chance in hell. If that was the case, how many goals did England score against Panama? If we could take that into the next rounds, mate, we'd be loving it. But you can't. Every game is a knockout based on that day. Because based on that, you could almost have the first winner in the first round. You go, boom, Arturius did so many pieces. That's the number 1 winner. Boom, done. You know, that's boring as hell. Any news on the release on Summer's Various suit? The answer is, it's in production. I don't have a date for you just yet.
Sorry, Victoria. Hope you have a good day at work. Do come check us out a little bit later on. I'm sure the whole Banjo Kazooie thing will be in the club as well for you to follow up.
Josiah Shackelford, what was it like talking with Rare? They seem like a very polite, friendly company, so I'm always curious to how it goes with this sort of things. Well, you know, our exposure to Rare is whoever we're dealing with, lovely gentlemen. But, you know, that as a company as a whole, John will be better to answer that one, actually. He's been there. But, again, you're having meetings with certain key players. Of course, very, very polite, very professional, excellent. I mean, certainly in terms of working with them, in terms of the launch stuff, they've been amazing, actually, in that respect.
Rare, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Been very
so that's a good point. The getting of the license is one aspect. We're talking to one people, but then when we go through the process of the launch, there's actually more people involved, and they've all been amazing.
Yeah, it's building on that relationship. Like getting the license is one thing. It's the follow up after, and to keep that relationship going on.
Right.
Oh, Marcos is on the stream. Hey, there he is. Navarro, sorry.
Yeah, he's the last one in the round, isn't he?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Eric, no.
Are you a survivor?
I've done one on spec before. Pokemon. Miguel Ladios, updates on new PVC statues. Yeah, Gamescom will be the first one that will be announcing. Ashley Rose Hemmings, hey, I know you're still unsure about it being a joke, but in all seriousness, will you consider releasing the mini crystal dragons? You know what, it could be the birth of a whole new line of different things. The answer is yeah, absolutely. Really seriously looking into it now.
Jessica James, your Artorias statue came to GameStop. So many people want them. I didn't know that you guys let retailers sell your statues. SD, right? You talking about SD, Jessica?
Yeah, she's talking about SD. Yeah. Nice one, Jessica.
Oh.
You know, all of our PVCs go out. They're not our resins. Resins, they don't go out into the wild very often. If they do, they're going straight from into the shops and then into the collector's hands. There's no very rarely to shops order for display. So the PVCs is all about going to places like GameStop. Yeah, absolutely. No, it's great. It's really great. They're great ambassadors for us.
It's actually great to see some guys on the stream tonight. They're like from the at the AX.
How on earth?
Tom Drezak, have you talked to Rare about Banjo being in Smash Bros Ultimate? Duck Hunt Dog is cool, but they are not Banjo and Kazooie. Zachary, in 200 years, they will find my skeletal remains still in front of my phone, waiting for the Banjo review.
Alright, I appreciate that. Let's get through this.
I'm sure that phone will still work in 200 years, right?
Daniel Levy, updates on Bayonetta and Ridley. Bayonetta guns are deep in development. Bayonetta itself, there's been some movement, still a long way away. Ridley, looking really, really good, submitted to the big end for approval. Do you have a set amount for various suits? Summer's not right now. They're going deep into production, but I don't want to give you a date just yet until I know a little bit further on.
Simon Povson, do a Lemmings statue. Wow, you could do loads of those, right?
Yeah.
Exploding Lemmings.
Nana say, updates on the mini crystal dragon pack have they been submitted? Phoenix will be submitted later today or maybe over the weekend. A mini crystal pack. We need to do some work on that first. John Custer. Updates on the Alphonse and Edward statues. Alphonse is deep in development. It's almost finished. Well, it's pretty much been approved. Edward will be next week. Next year. 3D approval is pretty much done now. Matthew McGlory, so Spyro got delayed until September. How is production going with the statue? Yeah, I mean, I was there today. It's going on nicely. I can't give you any definite dates yet, mate. Rachel Colley, I've always been meaning to ask this. Are the different factories for different statues all around Hong Kong, or is it one big building? The answer is, it's not in Hong Kong, it's in China, and they are all over the shop, and it's a long distance between the two, and they are long days. Josiah Shackelford, have you guys considered doing any more figures from the Katamari Damacy, I'd Love a King of Cosmos, or statues? The answer is no, because the sales weren't wonderful. But if we could do lots of variants, would you guys be up for variants of the It's
the support that's important. If there's support, we would love to revisit. I love that game. Yeah.
Josiah Shackelford, for the type of question number 3, since I keep thinking of things too, would Battletech Mech Warrior statues be an option? I mean, yeah, hey, I loved that game back in the day. Jenners, Marauders, Heat Sinks, yeah, on PC back in the day.
I'm looking forward to.
But it was like the 3D kind of like a 3D version. It wasn't like the Mech Warrior kind of isometric one. It wasn't that one. It was like you were a pilot.
Not this one.
Certainly not that one. It was like Mech Warrior. Like Warrior, like in the 1990s.
Oh, this one. This one.
Yeah, that's it. Is it that one? No, that looks too good.
It looks too good.
No, it's not that one.
It looks.
That's definitely not that one.
In 1994.
Oh yeah, that's probably that one. So 1990. This one here. This one.
Yeah, it was like.
Mech Warrior 2.
Oh, this is like. 30,
it was this one here.
3050.
This one.
Ah, I remember that.
This one.
2001.
What?
No, 1993.
Yeah.
No, that's the first one.
It's like this, yeah.
God, these mech games. I haven't played these mech games for a long time.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's been a long time since I played some mech games. Front mission, Armored Core. What's that Xbox one where you had the big, massive controller? And then
Steel Battalion.
Yeah.
Did you ever play that?
I want to. I want to play on the joystick because like
No,
you have
like,
to press
like
that eject
ridiculously
button before you die. Because once you
wasn't
die,
that
you
one
lose.
save
That's it.
as well?
You lose your save. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really cool idea back then.
Perfect Dark TT. Possibly. TT Fanarico, Heavenly Sword. Chocks to put it on the list. What's your favourite banjo transformation?
Oh, Heavenly Sword.
Let's see the list of banjo transformations.
Kevin likes Heavenly Sword, huh? I worked on that.
I like the crocodile one. Did you? Oh yeah, you did. We should look at these transformations.
What?
These are transformations that banjo changes into, like
Yeah.
the crocodile. I like to, we're now, it's the 2 weeks are up. We can, as in 2 weeks are coming up, we can start asking if people want that or not. Maybe even a range of minifigures in metal. I fucking love these metal ideas now. It's got to see what sort of things that you can get from it.
No, Alex Petula. I didn't get a chance to meet Andy Serkis. Yeah, but yeah, he was. I think the motion capture stuff was done already.
Gregor Mikulowski Jr. Hey guys, hope you're both doing well. Thank you. I noticed Alucard production pieces you released a few weeks ago. Seems as Alucard is ahead of schedule. Can you expect him to ship out approximately? When? Oh, I don't know yet. They're coming along. I haven't done the pre-production bit yet, but it's a different factory, so the answer is there's nothing ahead of it. So they're working on it now. I love looking at Majora's Mask. It's incredible. Have you checked out my unboxing? No, you did an unboxing? Alright, you've got to check it out.
Yeah.
I think what? I didn't see it. You know what it's like? If you don't go in the club for like 1 day or something, it gets like...
Yeah, I know.
You like don't see it, yeah?
It's true that.
So no, I didn't even realise that. I'll go check it out. Thanks for
It was quite a chilled out video. It was like... It had a chilled... Yeah, like really mellow background music.
Cool.
Yeah.
When can we expect 25th shipped to North America? I'm really... I thought it's already been shipped.
Could be on the way. I remember...
It says warehouse in August.
Eh? Oh. The shipping calendar was updated yesterday.
Yeah, unfortunately 25th has been really slow. The factory is not pleased with that factory. Not sure we'll keep on using them. They push it back or something.
Yeah. Sonny usually lets me know.
Alex, I messaged you a few weeks back. Hope to hear from you soon. So, I get PMs, but it's not just when I get PMs. One of the things is, Chocks, is when I get a lot of PMs, but what makes it even harder is when I add people as friends, it says they're on Messenger, right? And then it pushes the whole thing down. And then you know, when we do that DS giveaway, right? It was like 100 people were like, hit me up to be my mate because of getting that. It was like any.
Yeah.
It was like so hard to find any old comments and then any old.
That's why I'm
things.
like, you know, I'm
So,
always there replying, and sometimes
usually what happens is if I've missed it, someone then replies to it and then it jumps to the top. Then I see it.
I think the only way of doing that is make sure you mark them as unread, so you put them back on highlight, and then you just filter to unread. At least you have a list of unreads that or guys that you want to reply back to. So like once you've looked at it,
you've got experience.
put it back to I will do that on the main page on my own PM as well.
Ah, okay. All right, thanks for. So there's a video to watch and there's a message from you. All right, nice one. I'll check it out. Excited for Banjo. Going to be streaming this weekend. Nice one. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for the support. Robin Toolstead. Will you consider doing something wild and crazy like bands mascots that actually later on, like an Iron Maiden's Eddie? Speaking of bands, what are your favourite bands? So Eddie was something that was an opportunity with Eddie and Slipknot maybe 12 years ago or something like that. It was a possibility. You know, that was one of the things that we'd been asked to do. I mean, I don't know, asked to do, or there was some conversation about that.
For what?
Slipknot.
Slipknot?
Do you know what Slipknot is? It's a heavy metal band.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe you'll recognise the masks. Type in the images.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you recognise that?
I recognise the mask. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're known for. Those masks, which make quite cool busts, right? And Eddie also, but no plans for now. What are your favourite bands? Twice.
Twice.
that J-pop, that K-pop thing.
Ah.
Like, was it Me Likey?
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, one of my favourite bands. Back in the day, they like 90s time. Metallica was up there. Metallica was so quite a lot of fascination with Metallica back in the day.
Yeah.
Like back in the day. Guns N' Roses.
What about indie stuff? Oasis?
Yeah, sure, Britpop.
Yeah, Britpop.
But not as much as because that was I was the 13. What was I? I was in the Philippines from the ages of 11 to 14, and that's the sort of age where you sort of like get a bit more into it, right? And so it's more Metallica that sort of time. Britpop was when I came back to the UK. It was sort of like, you know, it's cool and all, but it wasn't like quite like that.
Massive back then.
Poison, Def Leppard, Nana saying that. Yeah, a lot of stuff. All right. How about you, Chocks?
I don't know, just loads. Really can't name any.
Steve Zacharis. Guys, everyone is tired. How long till we can see?
What? Is that a real question? Where?
Keep going. Back up. Nana say, don't make games, make your own collector's editions. For indie games and team up with limited game runs for this. They sell out almost on every product and could be a really lucrative business opportunity. We've had that name come up quite often, haven't we, Chocks?
Yeah.
Adam Elgamal, how about doing the anime Red line? What?
Red line. That rings a bell.
Oh, I read that incorrectly. How about doing the anime Red line? As in the line of red. Like, what's the red line? Oh, Red Line anime. Never heard of it.
Red line.
You heard of it?
No.
RTF.
No, I haven't. Sci-fi auto racing. Oh man.
Oh, you got the.
I'm into like racing.
Initial D, certainly.
Yeah.
Lucky Gilmore. I can't watch the video. I don't have the app. When can it? It will be soonish. Oh, it's 2 a.m. in South Australia. Sorry. Marnie Konyali, hype to see you in person at Gamescom. Even have a little present. Nice one. Much appreciated, Martin. Adam Elgamal, when Curio launches, can I please get the number 893? The Origins has meetings. Martin says, I don't think you'll get more than 500 pieces. And Adam says, you severely underestimate the Yakuza fan base. Interesting. Michael Pilot. Number 1. Now that my cherry's popped and I got Dracula, nice one. I can use him as a measure. So in terms of Dracula and Throne, how tall is our boy Alphonse? The answer is, oh my god. The material for Alphonse is probably 10 times that of Alucard. Just in terms of the material, right? The size, of course, don't forget, he's chunky. And his leg is probably as much material as the entirety of all of the Dracula piece. Maybe not his his cape, but yeah. Now that Ed's 3D has been approved, did you already start the physical prototype? Not yet. This is some final tweaks to be made. When you do 3 models, do you make all variants on the spot too, like XDEF? Yep, we do it all at the same time. Will you show Alphonse at Gamescom? It will be close to scheduled PO. The answer is nope, we will not be. MAD. THQ is going all out in Gamescom with cosplayers for the Dark franchises. Darksiders franchise. They announced there will be 9 of them. The hype is going strong. Please take pictures for me, Alex. Also, Deathcross 700 votes this week. It's got to be a conversation we've got to be having. That's becoming too big to ignore. Jeffrey Amfield. I made it in. How did you experience the collab with the Rare? How was the experience with the Rare collab for the BK project? Amazing. They were so awesome to work with. Guys, it is time. I'm going to go to the toilet. 3 minutes. We are going to do the reveal. Thank you for waiting. Share this out. It's going to be time.
Oh wow, it's been so long. Like my web browser says page unresponsive. Page unresponsive.
Remember, Chocks, anything you write here, the beat's got my back. Will let me know.
Is that right? The beat, yeah. Finally, yay! From Charles Daniel Levy. Finally. I'm hungry now. Oh my god, I'm down to my last Red Bull, last sip. Thanks guys, please do share this out. It's time for Banjo-Kazooie. Hope you guys are still awake. I guess I missed the game as well. Colin. Oh my god, the next game starting in what, an hour and a half? That's right, James, let's get 300 plus shares. 300 plus shares. We only got 3 shares. I got 6 shares. Whitney, I love Banjo-Kazooie, favourite childhood game. Sam, I'm terrified that it will cost too much for me. Are you referring to the banjo? We do offer payment plans. Adam's from USA, so he's awake. I can't share it without him. David will grass on me. He'll rat out on me. Come on, James, where's the 300 viewers? Oh God, do it. Sit up straight. You know, this guy's been hogging all the space. I'm like on this little edge with my little chain. Alright, hey, thanks guys. See you in the next stream.
You showed them already?
I'm out. Yeah, I'll show the video, show the extras. It's like, you know, like it's like $1 a day.
For how many days?
That's cheap. That's like the cheapest, like $1 a day.
Absolutely.
There you go, Scott. Do you work for Red Bull? I've run out of my supplies.
All right, it's time to do it. We've tortured too long. Do apologise. Thank you, Sophia, for being here and hanging out with us. It's been a great sort of participation. So thank you so much.
Thanks for your patience. For the guys that just joined the stream for the very first time, it's the kind of usual thing that we normally do. We're kind of like, I don't know.
Am I doing it now?
Are you doing it now?
Well, I guess so, isn't it?
All right then.
What do we normally do? Isn't it this bit first?
How do you want to do it?
Oh, got it. Oh, can they see it? Oh, that's not my. All right, let's do it.
It's about time.
Okay. It doesn't see it. Okay. All right, let's do this.
It's like, what are you looking at?
All right.
The hype is real, Chris. Yeah. Should have some like background music, some fanfare, like drum roll.
Chris. I mean Jeffrey. All right, here we go, guys. In 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go.
Get your screen grab.
There's his hand.
Screen grab button ready, guys.
There's his. Oh, that's his foot as well. Come on. Oh shit.
Mine is nose.
Yeah, sorry. Look at that hand right there. You can see the painted nails on there, looking really cute, right? Yeah, it's cute. All right, let's get the hands on there. And you see a bit of the nose going on. It's a bit of the nose. Look at that, a bit of the nose. Oh, look at that cute face. Look at that. Is it? How is it, Chocks? Look at that beast. He's a big boy. Check it out, guys.
Your message is working.
No, so if they're talking too much, it's or they're doing like emoticons, it sort of stops. All right. Here we go, guys. Check it out.
Let me catch up with the messages.
Catch up with the messages. Are they coming in?
Yeah.
My screen is frozen.
No rush. Validation on Tuesday.
Check that out, guys.
Have we passed 300 yet?
190, 298.
Stop it. That's awesome. Just do it. Don't break it. Ah, that's awesome.
Look
Torture.
At this. All right, let's talk
Stop
about
being
some
a
of these
tease.
details.
298. What? Have we passed 300 yet?
Oh yeah, nice one, Chocks.
301.
302.
302.
Let's
Come
do it.
on, Peugeot. 306.
All right, now check this out, guys. Now, let's start with some of these details. First of all, let's talk with the nose. He's got some nice, it's shiny, he's got some big nostrils there. First for nostril booping has got to be Banjo's calling for when you guys get him. It's a nice texture on there. It's a nice line going down the middle. It's got a textured nose with a, textured nose with a smooth muzzle, with his whiskers on the side. Look at those really bulbous eyes. And we worked so closely with Rare on this. They were amazing
That
to
nose
work
is
with.
bigger than my head.
And you can really sort of see the differences in the textures between the smoothness of the muzzle and of course the textures of the hair, and the smoothness of the eyes and the texture of the nose, and of course the nose has a shine to it. So look at the mouth area. Now the mouth area is got, you can even see his tongue in the middle. I'm not sure if that's coming up. His tongue is in there, right in the middle. You can see the sort of red and the black on either side. The tongue is in there, and you have teeth. No, we don't.
Really?
No, we don't.
All right.
No, we don't. No, we definitely don't. We explain. It depends on what it is. For guts, we did it like that, but for not for this, we didn't do it like that. Yeah, and all the details of his, he has a shark tooth here, and he has a shark tooth there, and that's hanging down in a way that will become more obvious to you a little bit later on. You sort of explain that. I guess you could kind of tell from the pose, he doesn't stand like that. That doesn't make sense. He is, in fact, in a flying pose, and there's a reason for that, and we'll explain that a little bit later on. But in the meantime, because you know he's flying, he's more like this sort of shape, this sort of way. That as he's flying, this shark tooth is hanging down, and it's hanging down in a way that is correct for gravity at this angle, right? It's correct for gravity. Now, of course, if he was standing straight, you would expect the shark tooth itself to be completely touching his chest, but of course it's not. His necklace is hanging down as per reality if it was because of the gravity, as you know, of course. Now, moving across to his belly, it is of course smooth as per the muzzle. His hands, we could talk again about the hands. There's like shading in the middle of the hands. There's detail on the fingernails as well. All done. He's got four fingers for your reference. 4 fingers, not 5. And if you look at his fur effect at the end of the sleeve, it kind of spikes out a little bit. It's kind of like the fur texture. Kind of, what's the word? We didn't want to cut it off really smooth. We wanted to have a little bit of sort of tapering sort of effect, to have individual strands. Now, be careful when you pick it up because it is quite sharp at those areas in particular. At these areas, sort of here, that can be quite sharp. So just pay attention for that at the time. Now, let's talk a little bit about the ears. Of course, those are nice and smooth in amongst that texture of the fur, and those eyes. Look how vibrant those eyes are looking. Nice and shiny, got a nice little gloss, and really got that beautiful sort of bluey effect. And the eyes are really important. We wanted to make sure it wasn't just a solid blue. It's kind of, maybe it's hard to see. I want to make sure you can sort of really see. Is that focusing? It's got lots of sort of details in there. It's not just.
We're trying to focus on
the eyeballs. So a little bit better. It's not just a solid blue. It's definitely gradients amongst it. I'm sure you can probably see that.
Yeah.
Then if we turn it around and keep on going, let's have a look at a bit about that backpack. Well, you can see the backpack going down the sleeves, around the arms. And the backpack, let's be clear, those grey dots, they're all individually hand painted, and it's a nightmare for stitching. And the stitching work on that, it goes on the top. You can see all the stitching going along here, right? It goes on the top, but it also goes on the inside as well. So the factory is going to have to paint them. We're painting it one by one. And there are like, obviously there are sort of straps going both sides, stitch marks on both sides as well. And that's replicated faithfully going there. And turning around, let's have a look at that backpack. What a really, really cute backpack that is. In fact, I think there's a real world backpack they did for the anniversary, didn't they?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, look at the texture on that. Lovely texture. Again, more stitching going down that black a bit there. And look at that Rare logo. Nice and golden color, just like it should be. Really, really cute. You might notice there might be something there that's a bit obvious. Now, we'll come back to Kazooie, because this is not the Banjo show, this is the Banjo Kazooie show. Now, just to let you know that these pieces here connect here. Chocks, would you mind just holding that for me for a sec? Thank you. And we have another one here. Right? They're broken right now. I've already spoken to the factories today, part of my meetings today, and we're going to be doing it in a way that they are in a different material, so it will not break. So don't worry about that. Part of today's factory meetings was talking about this sort of thing with the factory itself. Now, I guess whilst we're back here, just keep looking at the texture details going on there for the bag. And whilst we're here, why don't we have a little look at the feet? Cute, and toenails. Boom, boom. So, the other thing is, of course, the shorts themselves. You can see he's got stitching on the shorts. Nice texture on it as well. Turn it around. Look at the texture on that belt. It's got lots of details, lots of stitching on there as well. This needs to be a bit improved. That bit there. We're going to work on that little bit there. I think that needs to be on the inside there. We need to work on this bit over here. So don't worry about that. That's pretty straightforward. And yeah, let us have another look. Banjo-Kazooie full turn. So Banjo full turn. He is, of course, just only part of the piece itself. Now we're going to talk about the flying pose in a little bit. I'm going to explain a lot more about it once you see them together. Chocks, I'm going to put this down. Just want to take that and just be careful in terms of the bits. Okay. I'm now going to Kazooie it. So over here, do this off. Slot that in. Right, I'll do it over here. No, he does that. Whee! Oh, whee! That's quite cool, actually. Whee! Check that out. What a wingspan. What a wingspan. Now let's look at let's have a look at this a little bit closer up. So let's start with the eyes. Again, like Banjo, we didn't want to make sure it wasn't a single bit of, I wanted to make sure, oh, hello Dad, you're on the stream. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a solid green, so we got that there. It's not a solid green, it's got some nice differences in there. It's not a solid green, so it's got some variation in there. He's got his nice little mohawk, colourful tips. It's not just one solid orange. Sorry, red. It goes red into orange into yellow. It's got that graduation effect. And check out those wings. Check this out. His beak. Kazooie's beak, mouth pink, nice, smooth, a little bit of gloss to it, not too much, just a little bit of gloss. Might be hard to pick up on this, a little bit of gloss in order to give the sort of impression of a actual bird's beak, shall we say? Because of course that is what Kazooie is. Now, these wings, each individually sculpted, feathers, painted in such a way, there's a lot of fine detail that have gone in the sculpt and gone into the actual, look at all that texture work. And look at all the individual paintings on there. This was pretty tricky to get down, get it right. Kazooie is a female, okay. Her beak, sorry. Right, let us do this. Let us put them together, Chocks.
Alright, can you do it?
Wait, just turn it like, maybe you just hold like that, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Just reading the comments.
Alright, nice one. There you go, guys. Banjo-Kazooie in the flesh. Now, why did we go Banjo-Kazooie in this flying pose? That's a great question, and we'll explain that right now. The word I want to use is screen time or visual time. In order to have Banjo and Kazooie together, as you know, Banjo is in the backpack. Sorry, Kazooie is in the backpack, right? And she is normally hidden away until, I don't know, maybe they're doing the trot and she'll start walking and Banjo will be behind. But in that case, Banjo's behind and Kazooie's at the front. how can we do it in a way that Banjo and Kazooie both get equal screen time? Well, of course, we didn't want Kazooie to be so hidden away, and we also didn't want Kazooie to be looking the other direction, if that makes sense. And most of the game is exploring, and Banjo is the main guy with Kazooie in the backpack. Yes, of course, there are cutscenes where they are not together, but mainly this is what you're going to see all the time. So it was important to try and give the ability to see what the ability to see both, to get the screen time, because it's not, you know, it's Banjo Kazooie, and I wanted them to get both screen times. And if you look at the back, the way that Kazooie comes out of the backpack itself, she doesn't just sort of like come out straight. There's kind of like a, it's sort of like, she kind of fat and kind of like comes out in a way that sort of stuffing out a little bit. There's a bit of a plumpage on the side. It's kind of hard to sort of do this bit over here. And yeah, you know, that's really where we're at. This is really Banjo-Kazooie. It's been 20 years since the game came out, Chocks. It's not quite been 20 years since we've been working on it, but you know, it's definitely been a while, and we go into a lot more detail in an hour-long documentary right afterwards, which we'll be making live a little bit later on.
Yeah, guys, I mean, right now the camera isn't picking up all the details, so do check out the making of documentary. That's going to be like up to 4K, so you get some real clear shots and more detail of every angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Measurements and all that stuff, comparisons.
So, I guess that's not quite it, is it, Chocks? I do believe this needs to be some way suspended.
This is it, guys. You take it home, you can just carry it all along.
Can't carry it around. Alright, Chocks.
Alright.
Where is it? There you go, over to you.
Are we ready? Take a guess, guys. Go on. And
a jiggy bass. Check it out, guys. Now, you know what, Chocks? Originally, we had actually designed it to have the flight pad with the feathers on it, but actually, a lot of the comments were saying about a jiggy bass, and we talked to Rare, and they also agreed. It's much more about a representation of the franchise itself to have the jiggy piece. So the jiggy itself, Chocks, do you want to show them? It's not just flat on the top. It's actually got some embossing kind of like edge around there.
Yes, guys. So we'll go into a little bit more detail in the documentary, but briefly here. So basically, this around the edge of the base has a slant that goes around it, so it curves and then it goes down. So guys, do go and check out the gameplay or some official art.
We had to remake that jiggy quite a few times because there's actually two versions of it. I mean, like in terms of the shape of it, but we there's quite a bunch of different variations of it. But ultimately, we went with this one, which is, you know, what we confirmed that with the Red. That was the one to be doing.
Hope you guys like this base. Kind of like a homage to the whole IP, yeah, the franchise, yeah. So you see this jiggy, you know where it's from, and it just represents the entire franchise.
All right, Charles, let's put it down and let's try and get this assembled then.
Whee! Guys, this is not a banana.
Now, we've talked a lot with the factories recently about making sure that this is going to be done in a way we're going to actually, it looks like we're not 100% sure, but it's probably likely that we're going to have this assembled as one piece, Chocks. One of the things I talked about, so there's no movement in there, like so, because we're learning from past issues and also adding some things within inside it, but you can get an idea of what it looks like.
So guys, this is a swoosh to give that lifting effect for Banjo and Kazooie at the top. Just give you guys a much closer look here. Again, this is not smooth, it has ridges that goes around it. different shades of blue.
Yeah, that was a lot of back and forth with Rare on, and they ultimately said, let's go with this design. I was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. We had a bunch of different choices.
This is what it looks like. Imagine this is from above. Right? This is what it will look like from above.
This thing is heavy, Chocks.
All right,
Get on with it.
All right.
I'll leave this with you. Because I don't trust myself. Turn it. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Just turn it this way. So yeah.
That makes it harder for me to put it on.
No, does it?
Yeah, of course it does.
I'll hold the thing.
I can't see it from here. It's much harder when you're doing it from back to front.
So wait, how do you want to hold it? I'm holding it.
Put it on this way.
That way?
Yeah.
Alright. There you go.
See? And then we can go easy right. Alright, there you go.
Yeah. There you go, guys.
You guys see it?
Check it out, guys. We're doing a lot of initial testings on how to make sure that holds it up, and we'll be doing even more, and we'll get that sorted out in terms of making sure it holds it. But yeah, equal screen time now for Kazooie and Banjo in this piece. We wanted to go for a unique pose that would allow for that, and we didn't want, and we wanted to be quite, we wanted to challenge ourselves. This is, engineering wise, it's pretty difficult, and we wanted to you know, definitely push ourselves. And yeah, you know, the center of gravity is around this area, so we're just gonna do as extensive tests as, and as I said, part of having this assembled is important in terms of not having this as a separate part. The assembled piece to this, it's gonna make a much more sturdy piece like that. But yeah, if you're a Banjo fan, this really is a big centerpiece for any Banjo collection. Can you imagine Chocks putting like the games behind here? And you know, that would be really, really cool. That'd be really, really cool. All right, Chocks, this is the regular version.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to...
Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
No, guys, sorry, we don't plan our speeches here, so I'm like, hey, Alex. Steady, hold your horses. I'm just trying to go through some of the comments here.
This is the regular version. Absolutely.
Come on, guys, don't have any angry faces yet. We haven't done yet.
The angry faces?
Yeah.
About what?
I don't know. I don't know who is it, but, you know, like, we ain't done yet. All right, who you want to talk about now?
Liam says nowhere to place it. Well done, because it doesn't fit in a Detolf. You can put it on the top of a Detolf.
Yeah, it'll fit on top of Detolf.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So in terms of every single, both regular and exclusive.
So guys, so this is the regular, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. More breakdowns, measurements, and all that stuff are in the documentary. Make sure you check that out, right? Height, weight, width, depth, all that stuff.
We'll be showing that, yeah.
All be showing that, so,
yeah,
right? So this is the regular version with Kazooie and Banjo in this flight pose on top of this swoosh sign. Again, on top of this big, chunky jiggy, right? So this is the regular version, but...
All right, so...
There's something extra.
Yeah, this is really, really amazing. It's like a first time for us to do this.
It's a first time for us. Go on.
All right, 3, 2, 1, boom! Chocks.
All right, check this out, guys. As you can see on the screen, that is Sea of Thieves. Another rare game. Okay? Another rare game called Sea of Thieves. And Bear and Bird figurehead. So, if you are a Sea of Thieves fan, you should know what this is, because announced at the same time with the 20th anniversary, Rare has this add-on that you can add.
So let me go a bit more into that. You
In
know,
the game?
my understanding is, correct me if I'm wrong, the Sea of Thieves has this bird and bear figurehead, of course, that comes out for the month of July.
Month of July, that you can purchase in-game with in-game currency.
Yeah.
For 1998, the year that the game was launched back
gold,
in the day.
yeah.
1998. And that is currently ongoing in the month of July if you are a Sea of Thieves gamer.
Yeah.
Right? But with this regular edition, every single pre-order purchase will come with a free DLC code in collaboration with Rare and F4F.
Absolutely.
And so in for example, we need to know a bit more of the details, but hopefully when the product is launched, you will have a code inside the box or something like that.
Yeah.
Where you can play Sea of Thieves and have this bear and bird mask.
Yeah, no, just to be clear, it's it's the DLC for the mask. It's not for the game.
For
it's
the mask. Yeah.
And
well, for the mask in the game, right?
correct.
Yes.
Yeah. But just to be clear, that it's actually what's the word? It is. Yeah, just to be clear that I believe it's time limited in terms of the DLC is only available in July. So after this month, it's not available anymore. Unless, of course, you get our statue and you get it in a year's time and it'll have the code in it. So yeah, that comes with both the regular Chocks and the exclusive. Now,
yes, if you look at the small print, guys, that says it included for both regular and the exclusive editions. And what is the exclusive editions you guys say?
Oh yes. Oh yes, we're supposed to show that, aren't we, Chocks?
Yes.
Why don't we do that? Let's show that exclusive version.
I'm still trying to catch up on some of the comments.
In 3, 2,
1.
Boom!
Can you see it?
Check it out, guys.
Oh, be careful with the
Be
reflection.
careful with that. Oh yeah, fair enough.
Be very, very careful with the reflection. Hopefully there will be no more angry faces.
Chrome-plated Jiggy. Chrome-plated golden Jiggy. Check it out, guys. Chrome-plated golden Jiggy for the exclusive version.
That's right, guys. Chrome-plated.
Look at that reflection.
And if you guys have been following us for the past couple of years, you will notice that we previously had a product which also had chrome plated. Just want to reassure you guys that because of this Jiggy is mostly flat surfaces, chrome plating this is much easier to deal with.
Yeah, there still might be little bits and bobs, but nothing like it's easier to
it's much easier, way much easier. We can't 100% guarantee perfection, but for this one it made sense to go with this chrome plated gold.
Yeah,
for the Jiggy.
Absolutely. So there you go, guys. But wait, Chocks.
But wait, there's still more angry faces. I wonder why.
I'll tell you why, Chocks. Because I'll tell you what's better than a
Jiggy base. A chrome plate.
Yeah.
What's better than a chrome plated Jiggy base?
I'll tell you what, Chocks. How about a metal.
Hold on, what are you?
Reflection,
dude.
A metal, and this thing has got some weight to it, guys. Like it's got some weight. A metal Jiggy.
Hold it the right way.
I just want to I'm kind of like getting
hold it the right way.
This is the right way.
Yes.
Yeah. Was I not holding it the wrong way? Or was I holding it? Was I holding it like that? Yeah.
No. Still.
Oh, I'm still holding it the wrong way.
Still the wrong way.
This way is correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. A metal Jiggy like that. Metal. It's got some lovely weight to it. It's still got that edge. That edge that we talked about.
All right, guys. Top just to reiterate, the base is electroplating. Okay.
On resin.
On resin.
On resin.
On resin. What Alex has in his hand, that's made out of metal. Oh, do you want to show again?
Oh yeah. Sorry. There you go. Oh shit! That's something else. Oh what did I? It comes also with golden notes. It should be this way around from the way it looks. Golden notes.
That's the right way around. Yeah.
And is this the right way around? Yeah.
Yes.
And golden Jiggies, metal. that you can double up and using them as bells.
But guys, don't do that, right? Don't scratch it. It's metal. We don't want that scratched. You know, take good care of your statues.
Yeah. Sorry. These are confirmed. They're already made in. Here, Chocks, do you want to pass that over?
What?
Because I can't really sort of get
You
to
can't
the screen.
reach?
I can't reach. Well, I can't get to the screen yet.
Reflections.
Well, I've got a bigger surface area than you.
I know, so be careful.
Catch me. So, yeah, the exclusive version comes with that chrome-plated base, and it comes with these 2 metal symbols of the game. Of course, one is the golden jiggy, and one, of course, is the note itself. There you go, guys.
There's a lot to collect in the game for these musical notes. Same with the jiggy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure you check the documentary, guys, because in there they'll show you the measurements, the thickness, the weights, etc.
All right. The sound sold me. Okay. Oh, they like the sound, but they're not allowed to do it themselves, right?
Don't do it, guys. You don't want this scratched.
Guys, of course, the exclusive version also comes with that DLC that we just saw with the regular. We are now going to show you about a 3-minute video so you can see a little bit more about the sizes. Thank you so much for your support. We will see you on the other side.
Yo, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. So one last time for these jiggies, I'm putting them the right way around.
Good, you're learning.
Yeah, I'm learning. It's easier when they're... That's cool. I'll let that down a bit. Alright. It is time, Chocks, to start going through pricing.
Right,
and all that
guys.
sort of stuff, yeah.
Right. Just to give you guys some information here. Again, reservation will start after the stream. all the way up until Tuesday 10 p.m. Hong Kong time. So make sure you check out the videos, re-watch the hype video, the making of documentary posted after the stream, and then, you know, go home, think about it, discuss about it in the club, share it around with your friends. Tell them that there will be a 12-month flexi payment plan for this resin, as always, for both on the regular and the exclusive. Okay, so the reservation starts tonight, 6th of July. Validation is next Tuesday, 10th of July. So make sure you mark these 2 dates down. Well, next Tuesday, really. And yeah, so regular, exclusive. After the stream, there will be a post for a giveaway as well. As always, an exclusive version up for grabs. And yeah, you guys are up for the pricing, right? Regular, which comes with the lovely yellow base, Banjo and Kazooie on top of the swoosh, as well as the rare Bear and Bird code DLC that comes with the regular and the exclusive as well. But for the regular version, all that lovely stuff is $429.99. All right, $429.99, 12-month flexi payment plan.
So a 12-month flexi pay plan. Let's say you go on that $429.99. You need to pay $43 right here and then, right? $43.
Yep, 10% NRD.
Yep. So $429.99 minus, let's say 423 minus 43. Remaining is 387 divided by 12, meaning you're basically paying $33. Less than $33 a month on a 12-month plan.
All right, so I was pretty much close to $1 a day then.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, guys. $1 a day
In the months of 32 days.
Right. Let's pay a little bit more on the weekends.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
$429.99. That is for the regular version, Chocks.
That's right. For the exclusive version, you get Banjo and Kazooie as well on the swoosh, on the gold chrome plated on resin.
Yep.
All right, gold electroplating, base, chrome, the shebang. All right, including
the DLC.
Including including the DLC as well. The code, the Bear and Bird for Sea of Thieves. All right, make sure you check that game out, guys, and including the musical note and the jiggy. Both of these are again gold chrome plated, but on metal. All right, check out the documentary. The weights and the measurements are on there as well. Look at that. Everything for only $429.99. That's right, Derek Baker, $429.99.
Nick Smith wants to know how many coffees. Okay, so if we go 33,
has coffee gone up in price?
I think it's what, $4 a coffee nowadays.
I don't know.
In America, it certainly is.
$4?
Yeah. 8 a month.
8 cups a month.
8 cups a month.
Oh wow.
8 cups a month.
2 cups a week.
2 cups a week.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, you drink too much coffee anyway, so you should cut back anyways.
Cut back on your coffee.
So, Chocks, it is now time for shipping.
Shipping. Good. Wow. Whilst I'm having that up, I just want to let you guys know that the shipping costs for the regular and exclusive are the same. Okay? Same price for both SKUs. I'm assuming this will ship in one box by the looks of it.
No, it should be one box.
That's what I said.
No, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just...
Do you want it in 2 boxes?
Daniel, it's $429.99.
$429.99 for the exclusive, and then $429.99 for the regular. You get that, Mike? For $430. Right, guys, for the shipping costs for Zone 1, which is US, that is $45 for shipping. For Zone 2, which includes EU, Austria, Germany, France, UK, Spain, Sweden, that's also $45. For places such as Zone 8, Canada, that's $65 US dollars.
Gotta be loving that Canadian warehouse.
That warehouse makes a big
difference. I know other guys. I mean, yeah, I know. I've seen.
We should go back and check and see how much it would cost without the warehouse.
Oh no, don't. It's expensive.
Is it over 100?
Oh, easy, easy.
Yeah. So for Australia, Zone 9, Australia and New Zealand, that is at $105 US dollars. And then for Asia, such as Zone 7, Japan, Malaysia, Philippines, that's $85. And then for other regions, that's $125.
Jefferson, to be clear, we did not pay for the DLC. Rare was very generous to offer it to us.
Yeah,
they
said,
suggested
hey,
it as well.
They said include it for everyone, for the regular and exclusive.
Yep, so it did not affect the price at all. Because he's worried that if you don't have Sea of Thieves, did that increase the price? The answer is no.
No. Hey, we don't touch that thing.
UK prices.
UK shipping? Who's asking?
Colin.
Colin. $45. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, James. Matthew, why did Rare not include a golden ship mast?
It's all about the bear and bird, isn't it?
The bear and bird. Yeah, gotta say big thanks to Rare for that.
Absolutely. This is like knuckle dusters. Like perfect.
Don't try that at home, guys.
Yeah, don't.
I know, this guy loves his MMA, but don't treat your products like that. What about this one then? It's like the eyeball gouger. It's like
go on then, mate.
I mean like that. I mean like scoop your nostrils.
Oh god.
US shipping, Ben. That's $45.
I like the symmetry from this angle.
Thanks, Dean.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's great. It's
got a lovely weight to it.
It's like it's been such a long time in the making. You know, like a long time.
Yeah.
Like 20 years for the anniversary to have something, you know, made into a 3D statue form.
Curtis Spence, why is Canada so much for shipping? Oh, you don't know how good you've got it. You really don't know how good you've got it, Curtis. The shipping to Canada is so cheap compared to what it normally is. You don't know how good you've got it.
And guys, remember these warehouses. We've got 5 warehouses: UK, US, Slovakia, China, and have I missed one? UK, US.
UK, US, Slovakia, Canada,
and China, right?
Yeah.
So 5 warehouses around the world. A lot of these regions, you don't have to pay any custom fees or taxes. Remember that, guys. We ship these out to those local warehouses, and then they'll get shipped to you, so you don't have to pay any taxes or fees.
That's a good question. Can you fit the jiggies on each other? That's a really good question.
On each other?
Yeah, can you actually fit them on each other? Never actually.
We
only got one.
I don't think so.
We've only got one
I doubt
sample.
that, right? I very much doubt that. That'd be cool though if you could.
Yeah. Make a pack of them. What is the best way to play this game currently? Robert, pick yourself up Rare Replay on Xbox 360 on Xbox One. Nice one, Kurt. Congratulations. I'm glad you like it.
Hey guys, I mean, like if this line does really well, I might try and see if I can ask the guys, hey, would you like to do some giveaways?
Hey Adam, trust me when I tell you that Banjo's face is perfect. The amount of back and forth we had with Rare on this, nothing you're going to tell me is incorrect.
They have a ton of input, guys. Seriously.
Trust me, there is zero way that is too long. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. They were all over the development and made it really accurate. When we first made it, Chocks, I can remember we were like, here you go guys, what the fuck, you gave me a guy in a bear suit. Like, oh yeah, sorry. Because with the proportions of it was like a human head. I mean, I should show you in the vault, it looks ridiculous looking at back on it now. Human proportions on the original size, and they went we're like, oh yeah. And the nose is absolutely bang on. Trust me. In-game model, no one's making low-res stuff here, mate. Trust me. High-res. Check the promotional art. Jeffrey. What was I gonna say? What is the
messages? What's up?
No, nothing.
All right, guys. Any questions? Any questions? After the stream, guys, there will be a couple posts on the main page and in the club. There will be the launch giveaway that will highlight the timelines, what's coming up for validation on Tuesday. In there's a link that clicks into FAQ. That FAQ will explain how to pre-order, how to validate, all the information you need to know, because every time there's a lot of customers asking how do we validate, etc.
Adam, look how long that nose is. Trust me, it's a 3/4 view. Look how long the distance between the nose and the eye. Trust. Trust.
Hey Charles, the shipping ETA, I believe that should be in Q4 2019. Make sure you check the additional information tab. It should be highlighted in there as well. I'm assuming sometime 15 to 20 minutes after the stream it should go live. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I have this original image.
Hey Kurt, the weights and everything are in the documentary as well as the hype video, the trailer. That will be posted on the main page as well as YouTube as well, so don't worry, you can check those information right after the stream.
Check that, Adam. Trust. Trust. Is that not up here?
Just click on the link.
Yeah, how's that not up here? Strange.
That's right, James. What's the validation thing? Check out that FAQ. Make sure you check out the FAQ that we'll post after the stream. It explains how to validate the process, and we'll go through that again on Tuesday when we go live. We'll be on the stream an hour before the validation time, so we'll be going there talking through the same thing every single time. Validation, how to log into your account, etc. Making sure that you can validate.
Did someone say that the shark tooth is supposed to be the cord should be darker than the shark? The cord, do you want to bring it over, Chocks? The cord is darker. Oh, darker than the shark tooth.
Slightly darker, right?
Oh, I see. I can
it
see
is
it.
Slightly.
No. I can see.
You mean dark as in like really dark?
Thingy, but yeah, but I'm looking. Let me look at the promotional. Let me promotional art.
Because right now there is a bit of there's a bit of shading.
Let me see. But you know, if we do it darker, no, the promotional art is all light, all light.
All light.
Promotional art is all light. They were specific about that as well.
Very specific.
It's not black. It really isn't black, guys. In the game, maybe. But in the promotional, have a look at it. Yeah, so you can see it's black here, right?
In the game.
In a game.
In the game.
In a game. But if you look at the...
Don't worry, Marco. We will make sure and check out the engineering wise with regards to the statue on the swoosh that's attached to the base.
Let me see if I can get this to just show you guys.
That's right, Mo. Each of these will be numbered because this is a new line. This is our very first statue from Rare Banjo-Kazooie, so it's the first one in the new line, so low numbers are up for grabs, so make sure you come back nice and early and validate to make, for your chance of a super low number.
Hey Lilith, it's really difficult for us to make an Australian website warehouse. We have to set up a company in order to get it imported in. There are third-party logistics guys, but getting into the country is the difficult part, unfortunately. It's pretty tough.
All right, Nana say, I see you mass spamming the same comment to produce the metal miniatures.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely something that we've certainly had conversations about.
Hey Steve, the jiggy needs to be gold. It's not going to be made in real gold, but it has the gold chrome.
Is it darker? It is. Yeah, I mean, look, you could highlight. We could certainly make that slightly pretty similar to me, to be honest with you.
We need to like even
What
if
did they say? They said it's sort of like a cream, and this is more like a tooth color.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, hey, if we're spending this long, how about we end the stream and get this up for order?
Really, guys, we'll be back and forth here all night long. No, any other changes, we have to go through a rare, basically, approval, okay, guys? Yeah. If the rare guys are very happy with their own original design being translated into 3D, then that's it.
We could do a 24 karat gold jiggy.
Oh, yeah, like, look, foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Guys, thank you so much for your support. It has been Friday Q&A with Chocks A number 77. It is the 6th of July 2018. Have a great day, America. Have a really good evening, Europe. You should be sleeping, Asia, and I don't even know why you're still here, Australia. Much appreciated for the support. A lot of you guys joined the stream today, so thank you for that. It's really motivating for us, and you know, much love for that. We will be back at it again on Tuesday for the reservation validation stream.
Validation day 1, guys.
There will be a competition to enter to get yourself a free exclusive version of the Banjo-Kazooie. We'll be posting that on Facebook pretty soon. And likewise, there is going to be a documentary for about an hour, just a bit over an hour, to go a bit more about the processes, and we will also show that hype video again for you guys, so you can see that there as well. Apart from that, Chocks, is there anything you need to add?
Thank you very much, Rare, for the support.
Absolutely.
Much appreciated with having the add-on, the additional DLC code in the game. I'll be hitting you up soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, then that's pretty much it. Of course, Feeding Frenzy in the next sort of 15 minutes, and Banjo-Kazooie up for reservation in the next 20 to 30 minutes right after the Feeding Frenzy. So that's pretty much it. Chocks, that's it. Another one wrapped up. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for loving the first stream, James.
Yeah. All right, my guys. Thank you so much. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Chockles.
F4F is love.
F4F is life.
We'll see you the next one. Peace.
Laters.